Wow.
No
Not
one wanted
good.
it. No one wanted it. No pros wanted to review it. It now officially does not have flight numbers.
God bless.
So I gave flight numbers to it. If you throw it hard, it pans to the right no matter what. So it's almost like,
Really?
yeah, what Discraft has on their like super, super old side of the website where it would like describe all the discs. It says it is a more understable version of the Avenger. And I think this got replaced by the Avenger SS eventually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, no pod tonight. We're gonna have Corey play the Silent Hill 2 remake,
Yes, Queen. I love that.
No.
and then we're gonna go from there. And he's gonna have a great time.
Bro, we should all play. God, Corey, why don't you have a computer, man? You little nut.
That's what we need. We need Corey to have a computer.
We should play
Dude.
Devour together. Matt, have you seen that?
That
game?
would go insane. Yeah, that would go insane.
So
There's
so hard.
unlimited Subnautica multiplayer, bro. I'm cooked. I'm the worst like horror person of all time. But any of these like 4-player games, they would be so funny. Especially in the off season, it would be the funniest thing of all time.
So we're playing Fortnite tonight, or
Yeah, it's a Fortnite, and I've got the brand new GPU in my computer. And
I
ran
think
it
mine's
last night.
updated.
I ran it last night. Popped in an additional like
unless an
40 frames.
update happened in like the last week.
Is this the end of Pix, or did we say Pix is doing the Tour Championship too?
No, we're doing Tour Championship.
I feel like it's kind of lame to do Tour Championship picks with the stroke.
Very convenient for Taylor when he's got a 4-point lead.
I mean, you can get my points to Matt. That's fine.
So there's this tripod that I want to get. Guess how much it costs?
This thing is so good. How much?
150.
I want a Sexter so bad.
What,
A Sexter.
bro? We're live. What? Please, for the love of God, link me a tripod.
Is that not
Guess
what
how
you
much
said,
it
Matt?
costs?
The Sexter?
By the way, is this episode 44
Oh.
or 45?
This is the chicane.
40... Oh, it's not.
I think it's
Six?
45. This is a chicane. Taylor, it's so good, dude. If you come, I will give you one. I have 3
Clip that.
chicanes.
Clip that. Clip that. Clip that.
If you come, I'll give you the Sexter.
If you come,
If you sext it, he will come.
Wait, I actually have a real question. What does an MD1 fly like, Tyler?
Very straight.
Like a Mako 3?
Mako 3. Very straight.
But see, on my head, it's like you have MD1, which is like Braxton says, say it again. Hey, yo. In my head, there's an MD1 that's like more on, from everything I've heard, more on the slightly flippy, like a Mako 3 style straight disc. And then there's Buzz,
Flippy.
which is the slightly, yeah. is it-
I guess it can be sometimes.
But everyone was like, I was like, yeah, the Sector, it's like a Buzz. I was like, it's really just a Buzz, I feel like. And everyone's like multiple people are like, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's maybe more of an MD1. And I'm like, what? Are you saying it's more flippy? And like, what is going on here? But
I think it's exactly my old buzzes.
yeah,
MD1
it's-
is
it's-
not flippy in my opinion. It flies
Okay.
straight.
Yeah, just go
You
straight.
gotta beat
I
it
feel
in.
like. Especially
gotta beat it in
the
the
mind
clip.
benders are so good, dude. The mind benders are
Dude,
so
mind
straight.
benders are so good.
Taylor, if you come with us to New London, I will give you Zone. I will give you chicane, not Zone, and Sector. This
Here's the thing
chicane
about the chicane.
is also goaded.
I don't
Go
care
weird
about that thing.
Look.
Bro, you
I just want
will
the
when you
Sexter.
do it. Dude, look at this. When did we start popping these on stamps? Look at this. This thing is beautiful.
Popping what? That
The
foil?
sparkle, the
We
sparkly
gotta go
foil.
back. Oh, I think my favorite's still the Shatter.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. But no, the Sector's super fun. My bag changed so much in 2 weeks. I started putting all weather marbles. It dropped. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take the all well. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take
The
these
all
marbles
weather
out.
marbles.
I get out. I like putt like 3 times. I'm like, these are so nice. They hyzer. They feel a little like more consistent. They're way more stable. This is like
Where you going, baby?
I actually just cooked. And then hole 4 hits, and it just starts dumping sleet. Hole 5 hits, and it starts dumping
Sleet.
snow.
When are you getting sleet and snow?
I got sleet and snow in the middle of my disc golf run. I'm driving a disc golf course. It's 40 degrees and sunny, and I'm like, it's a little cold. Disc golf vibe. Haven't played in like a week. I've been sick. I get to hole 4, sleet. I'm like, what a hilarious time to record a reel about the new all-weather Marvels. I get 3/4 of the way through the reel, starts dumping snow instead. Try and film a shot of the Sector, throw it into a pond, Had to go after that.
Love that.
So I kind of got cooked.
All right, we're gonna do this angle today. We'll see how this goes.
Peep that link.
Corey, what the frick are you sending me, bro?
All right, hold on, stand by.
Yo.
Why?
What
Corey,
the
what?
frick?
I'm not saying I'm getting it. I'm
Hydraulic
saying I
carbon
wanted it.
fiber.
I want it. No, it's not even that. It's hydraulic.
The way that I
That
would
is
break
actually
that
sick.
so fast.
Oh my gosh, bro! With my thing, when I moved out, my mom gave me 3 tripods that were all my brothers, and she's like, "Hey, you think you got? I think these are yours now." And I was like, "Cool, 2 of these are broken." I already broke 2 of them, so
Just so if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, Corey sent us an $800 tripod.
That I want.
and it will be tax deductible.
Can Corey get turned up on my ear, please?
Did all like a voice already.
She'll be tax deductible. Hey, shout out 106 subscribers.
That's really cool because you like
Shout
pull the
out.
trigger on the handle, and each leg like hydraulically goes down. But if you're on a hill, it like
Yeah, I've actually seen a review of
Yeah.
this, and it did look sick, but I
It's
do
so
know how to
cool.
break it.
I need to try to find. One of the feet came off my tripod, man. So now like that one leg is just shorter than the other legs. So I gotta try to find a
tripod do you-
replacement, man.
Do you have like full legs that you can adjust each one?
Yeah, so I have 2. So I have the one I keep in my bag, which is the
2 legs?
little. Yeah, I also have 2 legs. The little like fold
3.
out like TikTok shop one. That
Yeah.
one kept blowing over in the wind and breaking my wireless microphone connector to my phone. It made me really mad.
R.I.P.
So I also have a $30 Amazon one that's like a normal like big tripod. It's kind of sick actually.
Listen, I have
But
the
one of the
little
feet's
one.
broken now, so rip.
Oh, I have that little one. You've definitely seen it before, where it just like slides in my bag and just sits in my bag in the corner. It's so convenient. But yeah, when I get out there and I'm like, oh, I want to take something on anything other than a T-pad, I'm cooked. But it's so convenient to have.
Hey, do we want to do our picks right now?
Yeah, we do want to do our picks, guys. There's
Or
this
do we want to do them?
chat $6 coupon. Wait, Corey, there, Taylor. This is the one I had that I broke. I kind of need to buy this as a replacement. I'm not kidding. This is another brand, but it's the exact
It's
same.
like the
tripod.
exact same thing, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm looking
so
at.
Brixton, what is the latest and greatest coming out of your camp right now? Put us in the chat right now.
That's
They
actually a great
sell
question. for you.
Do you want me to
replacement
show
feet
them?
for this tripod?
I don't know.
Corey, are you allowed to show us?
probably.
Corey, you showed me the picture of Broad's Firebird, and then he changed up on you.
Facts.
I think they made that before he got to do His
He
his
cha-
is cool.
His
I
is
just
cool.
don't like that his. I like the Broderick like text thing. I don't like the Frisbee Club being like
yeah,
in there.
I would have just cut that out, but I understand why it's in there. I do like that.
it could be in
style
there.
of Innova
It just
more.
doesn't have to be that big. It's like the same size as like when he stamps it.
Yeah, I do like that style, like slightly newer Innova rather than all the way old Innova more. But I agree, it kind of like
Matt, why do I get the impression that when you're standing up, it looks like you're about to fall over?
on my thing.
Dude, I literally just clicked on Corey's Instagram story and I'm watching the beginning of your reel and you're like, it looks like you're about to fall forward at any
Oh,
second.
because I always lean forward slightly into the camera, and then I catch myself doing it afterwards. So like here,
I'm like waiting for you to like,
so I'm like this, right? This is
it feels like you're leaning forward.
and then for some reason when I do these videos, I go, and it's even worse. But I don't know why I'm all the way over that here. I'm kind of doing myself.
By the way, whoever was typing that fast, you're a psycho. So
It's Taylor.
yeah, I know who it was.
I know.
So deep.
I know. Corey don't got that dog in him.
I don't know how to type.
Corey does strike me as a person that types like this. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
I work for a software company, guys. Settle down.
I
All of
know.
a sudden, it makes sense why Corey uses an iPad to edit his videos, bro, because he doesn't want to go around and. Guys, I went in the office yesterday, and I got there. I was there for 1 single hour.
It's got freaking keys.
I see. I actually do know that. It was funny enough for the video. I was there for 1 single hour. My manager's like, "Hey, could you magically fix this video that someone made to promote our business, like our part of IBM? But for some reason, we put the exact count of every job we had at the time, and now it's not accurate. So for some reason, we put like 25 developers." And she's like, "You can go home and do it." So I drove 35 minutes into the office, worked 1 hour, turned around, drove home 35 minutes, immediately went online and found the stock footage they use to edit the video, and then just reclip the whole video. And she's like, "Matthew, wow, this is
Clutch
amazing."
employee.
And
There you go.
I'm like, buddy, we hired a bad person to make this video in the first place. Like,
Dang.
Hey, the pre-pot Taco Bell. Let's go.
I'll be honest, I haven't had Taco Bell in like 2 months. But
That it has to be a lie.
no, I haven't had Taco Bell in 2 months because it's not close to me anymore. And then I got it last night. It was terrible. And then I had to wake up and leave the house at like 5:30 this morning to go to this conference all day. Popped a quick 10 hours of billable work. And I was like, what do I get on the way home? And I ran Taco Bell back.
Let's go.
So my system is cooked. It's gonna do something bad to me.
Taylor, how did you not give me a little like on that last reel I sent you yesterday?
Checking.
Tyler sending Taylor personal
Me?
reels. No,
I sent Taylor one where it was like, "Guy, give me a sign," and he looks over and there's a sign that says diesel, but it's just lit up DIE.
Oh, I definitely
why
did
did
not
you-
watch this. Hold on. I'm watching.
I thought Taylor would like it. Thought it would be his cup of tea.
Didn't realize
That
Tyler was
is
one of
pretty
those
funny.
kind of guys.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, I send some dark stuff.
No. The hey,
he's
I sent
emo.
you this. Why didn't you respond to it?
No,
Because I
Tyler-
thought this, out of all the reels, this was like the best one.
I thought we were friends, Taylor, and you didn't even do
No.
it.
No, out of all the ones I've sent, I was like, that's a good one.
Wait, you guys see the One Direction guy fell off
I-
a building?
He didn't fall
I
off.
see
He
that.
jumped. Let's just say that. Okay.
Did he jump off a building?
Come on, you fall off a building in Argentina? I'm
Yeah.
saying he jumped.
Chad, I'm gonna be honest. Probably, I don't think it's good in your LinkedIn to put the hashtag open for work thing over your name.
I think it's weird.
It's not good because everyone at your company will notice. I'm not saying I did that. I'm saying we saw somebody in our company do that, and we're like, wait, what?
Open work.
That's
I don't
not
know-
the,
what does
You
that's
that
gotta
not-
keep the door open.
Corey, on LinkedIn, you can put like hashtag open to work, which means like I'm open to talking about working a job, or like hashtag open to
Like if you're a
new
recruiter,
interviews,
come
or
talk to
Yeah,
me.
you're a recruiter or something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
it's like this. But I don't know. I'm like, bro, if they're already on my profile looking at my face on the profile, like they're probably interested already. You know, I don't think the open for
any recruiter conversation I've had has gone, "Hey, you work for this company. We're looking for specifically people that work for this company. Like, do you want to come for work?
Yeah.
Work for us instead?" And then I say, "How much you paint?"
I'm kind of screwed.
Shit.
I don't know how to explain what my job is, so I don't know if I can get a new job ever.
Corey, do you have a LinkedIn?
You're
Yeah.
an implementation
That is awesome.
specialist.
That's true.
Actually, I'm an operations engineer.
Mm.
Dude, he
That's
can't-
even
Mm.
worse than implementation specialist.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that meme where it's like when the best engineer comes into work and it's a picture of like Adam Sandler in like sweatpants?
dude.
Yeah.
IBM's best engineers are not me because I'm dressed way too nice for it. But they are the individuals that, are wearing pajama pants.
Chat, let me know what is the I don't know.
Chat, let me know what that thing do.
What that thing?
What that thing do? Let me know if you have watched the latest 5 episodes of Outer Banks.
Yes.
You're an Outer Banks person? My younger brother.
My
is.
wife is. My wife is.
Guys, allegedly,
She likes that cheesy treasure hunt stuff.
Dude,
like-
it's new age freaking
Yeah.
national treasure.
Yeah, it is. It's the
Ele-
truth.
allegedly, and I can't tell you how I know this, and I actually have not been told this. My younger brother is currently guarding Trump But that just means he's up at 2 a.m. watching the Batman in Outer Banks on his phone in the guard
Solid.
tower. And I was like,
That's
I was
awesome.
like, cool.
Well, we don't actually know,
But he had to go to Chicago, and
he's a block from Trump Tower. And Trump flew in last night. So, but I can tell you this: when he hit the whole group chat with the Batman is such a good film at 2:23 in the morning.
I was like,
Yeah, you're guarding something.
Could I slip
Do you
him like
not
20
have your
bucks to fall
picture
asleep
in
real quick?
this?
What?
Matt doesn't even have his picture on LinkedIn.
On what? Yes, I do. Buddy, you're looking at the wrong LinkedIn.
I've got a
Even
really old picture.
Cumberland,
Mine doesn't-
Maryland.
I look like trash in my picture, bro.
okay, wait, let me find it. Wait, I have a message.
I typed in Matthew Marsh IBM.
Yeah, I
Should've typed
actually
in Matthew
don't-
Marsh IBS.
For real. After
I
this
typed
Taco
in
Bell, bro,
Matthew Marsh. I fall down.
I actually have never put on my thing that I work for IBM.
my
I
LinkedIn
also,
says
speaking of Matt falling down, I genuinely did, not in the moment, but after I posted that video, feel bad for using that clip of Matthew falling down.
That's
You
such a
should
funny
not
clip.
feel
That
bad.
You
should
shouldn't.
not be
You
the one
shouldn't.
that hits, dude. That's
You should
so
feel more
funny.
bad about your actual fall because it looks totally fake.
It looks like, yeah, it does
yeah.
look faked.
It was pretty staged.
Like it doesn't look like you slipped at all. It looks like you threw
Yeah.
and then
So
you were
what
just so
happened-
upset.
I didn't. I threw, and then when I like followed through, my left foot hit like on the tee pad and on the ground, and like kind of did one of those.
Yeah.
So I mean, I definitely could have not fallen down, but
It looks like you
Uh,
threw and then you saw it and then you just kind of like laid down and then you showed Matt.
that does happen often.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Here, Corey, I'll just pop it in the UFB. Yeah, I haven't updated much on this one to be TBH. Allow paste from LinkedIn. What's Tyler giggling about? Buddy, what are you giggling about?
Corey's like little like preview message COR and sometimes Y.
Oh yeah.
Well, on where? What are you talking about?
LinkedIn.
You're looking up Corey Kramer on LinkedIn.
Heck yeah.
Corey Kramer at one time he gave me his address, but I don't remember
Remember it, so I can't leak it on stream.
That's good.
Bro, I can't find Corey Kramer on LinkedIn.
My one buddy thought it would be funny to at like the very bottom of all of his like positions to put like street performer, and when you click into the description it says, it just says XXX. Man.
Dude, we just hired a pastor at our church, and on his resume it said in one part of his resume it just says like my milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard. It's like listed in his resume on a single line, and apparently he's talked to like 40 employers and no one's talked about it. And then my dad just brought it up in the interview, and my dad was like, so what's up with this? And he's like, you're actually the first person to ever ask me about that in the last like 4 years. But Dad's like, oh, it's pretty funny, and we hired him, so I guess it was a good impression. But sneaking stuff like that in there could be the move. Hey, you're wrong for this picture, Taylor.
Bro, it's available on the World Wide Web.
Bro, plenty of stuff's available on the World Wide Web, bro.
What picture?
Bro hasn't checked the stream, I see.
Not one of
No.
our 4 viewers right now.
I just sent your little Evite, Corey.
Oh, nice. Yeah, dude. I'm trying to get some info on all of the individuals participating in the MPO this weekend.
Yeah, what?
That's a
I
good
thought we were doing
question.
picks.
I
Yeah,
think
we are doing picks.
We got distracted by our LinkedIn accounts.
That's fair. It happens to the best
So
of us.
so here's the deal. Since
Here's the
no
deal.
no dark horse, we just added on as another pick.
4 picks.
Okay.
All right. This is
Wait, what
this is
is
interesting.
what your dark horse pick, your extra pick should have to be outside of 32nd because they don't get a stroke advantage. Thoughts? Oh, well, never mind. You're just not in the tour championship. I'm
Yeah,
an
you're just
idiot.
not.
I did not know what you just said, Taylor.
I was trying to figure out the bigger brain play of your comment, and I'm like, I can't
I was
figure it
just
out.
looking at the starting stroke advantage. I was like, oh, it ends at 32nd. That would be like comparable to a dark horse, but that's
Oh,
just
here we
no
go.
way.
I got all the people. Okay, here
Trying
we go.
to find Tyler's LinkedIn is the most impossible thing of all time because I can never spell Tyler's name.
All right, so Jesse Niemanen, Emerson Keys, Corey Ellis, and Robert Burridge are at the bottom, and Vino.
Tyler. Now I gotta
R.I.P.
borrow how to
Comforts,
spell
man.
his name.
Luke didn't make it, huh?
He was close, though.
R.I.P.
I actually don't know if he was close at all.
It was
I'm going to tell
33.
you a
It was the
name,
first
and
one
you
out.
tell me what. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he was close then.
That's not going to work.
Did I get this? Certainly there's not another man on planet Earth who has Tyler's last name and his first name.
No one's got the same.
Wow. Wait. Tyler, how out of date is this?
Out of date is what?
Your LinkedIn.
What do you mean out of date? It should be up to date.
Your quality control technician?
Nope, that's out of date.
I was gonna say, bro, you haven't been a
Adamant.
quality. You have not been a quality control technician since I've known you.
Yeah, that is not up to date.
Very nice picture of yourself.
You know
Very
what else
cool.
is not up to date? When you go to dgpt.com/standings, the header is 2024 DGPT Europe standings.
I saw that.
Nice.
Missy is number 1, huh? Wow.
You have a freaking drone license, Tyler?
Yeah, baby.
That's actually sick.
Mm-hmm.
Got a license to drone.
How
What's
many
it called?
people are in the?
Bro, now I just gotta find out if Taylor actually has one, but once again, I'm cooked on spelling Taylor's last name.
What
right.
is happening here?
USDGC 2024.
Why USDGC? Ah,
I'm trying to go back to see
Is
the
that not this
scores
weekend?
and whatnot.
Wait, USDGC isn't this weekend?
Why is hole number 10 still a par 4? Just make it a par 3.
Chat. Wait. How do you spell Taylor's? Taylor, how do you spell your last name again?
Very carefully.
Can't tell you that on stream. Hate to tell you.
is 10 the Eagle Bowl one?
Yeah.
Oh, brother, I'm trying to see if any of us are actually up to date. It still says I'm a part-time school teacher, so
He's out, dude, Matt's out here just trying to like expose all of us.
Hey, my LinkedIn is up to date. And I am
that's what
hashtag
Tyler
open to work.
said.
It's because I don't want to be headhunted, Matt. That's why it's like that.
Gosh dang, I'm cooked.
A little trick of the trade if you don't want to get headhunted.
I love my head to get hunted.
That's
How
fine.
many people are in MPO? 33?
32.
32.
32? Why does this say 33?
There actually may be 33 because you qualify for
There's a lot of
winning, right?
ties.
So if you weren't in the top 32, but you also won, then you qualify.
Where does it say 33, Corey?
Yeah, what a cool picture of.
It says unofficial results MPO Mixed Pro Open 33.
Oh, you on the PDGA?
Yeah.
Hmm. All right, maybe there's 33 then. Interesting. There should have been only 32.
There was some weird exception I thought that kicked someone else in.
If you
Did
win,
Ricky automatically
you
come in from last year?
qualify. And if you're
Oh.
outside the top 33 and you won a
Presnell?
tournament, you qualify.
So that would have been Jesse Niemanen
I believe so.
because he won over in Europe.
I believe that is correct, sir.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. That is
That
correct.
is correct, sir.
How about Eagles sneaking in there? Interesting.
Not the only thing Eagles snuck into, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Tell me more.
Trade secrets.
Trade secrets.
Can't on live.
All right. All right. Let's get these picks out of the way. So we're going in order of where we are standing. So Corey, it goes Corey,
I'm
Matt.
standing in Maryland, so where does that mean in
I
relation to
am
you guys?
standing in Alabama.
I'm standing 10 toes
Hold
on
on.
business. Corey, Matt, Tyler, Taylor.
Hold on, I'm standing.
What is going on?
It's so much fun.
Stand this.
I thought your chair was lowering
Me
somehow.
too. Me too. That was funny. All right, Corey, get the first pick. And don't forget, everyone gets the stroke leads. If you don't know, I'm going to put it in the Discord right now.
Wait, what the? Wait, you said this and I was tripping.
All right.
And
There it
unfortunately, I did not understand.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you beat me to it. Like fast fingers, man. Fast fingies.
It's easier when you're sitting.
Why are they all editing?
That'll get
That's
you
true,
to get
dude.
you every time.
Because there's
True.
more blood in like the middle part of your body, and you're not, you don't have as much by your
extremities.
feet. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, you know. Okay. All right, Corey. It's completely corny.
Best part of this is when I get tired of this in like 30 minutes in the middle of the recording, I'm just gonna sit back down and lower my desk back down just out of nowhere.
And one single piece of his, or one single cord is gonna unplug on the way down too, and it's gonna be really enjoyable. Mr. Kramer, what?
Good on.
Yeah, you would have to
Wow,
be
crazy
crazy not to pick Ganon right now.
That's
Out
a
of left
crazy
field.
pick. That's a crazy
All right,
one.
let me change it.
Please do.
Bro, but Corey, don't be dumb.
Do it.
Go ahead, Matt.
Give me Richard Wysocki.
Whoa, no way.
These first two are just like, bro, why? What? It's like, buddy.
I'm going to go Isaac Robinson.
That sucks. That's who I was gonna pick.
He's got a history there.
Take the GOAT, Pablo Macbeth.
How is Niklas in third in point standings?
That is
what?
also a good question.
Someone double check the tour. Someone do something here.
Got 2 wins.
Who are you talking about?
Niklas
is third in the
Antila.
points.
He's got 3 wins.
Yeah.
No,
He popped off in the beginning.
Am I lying?
Taylor.
Oh, I pick again. I'm taking Paul, and I'm taking. Give me Calvin.
Got to.
Got to.
Got to.
Last round king. He's not in contention.
I am going to take Niklas.
That is such an interesting move. It's me again, right? That's me in the corner. AB.
Matt just had to. Last tournament of the year, got to take
Dude,
him.
every time he does this to me, dude, I'm like, I can't trust this man anymore. He's not doing me right. And then he just goes, and I'm like, I literally, on Saturday, I was like, he's going to win this thing, and I'm going to look like the biggest fool. Luckily, he didn't, but still look like a fool.
What does Calvin need? Never mind. I won't say it because I'll say it for the pod, the recording. Corey,
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. Who picked what?
just say a name and we'll say yes or no.
Okay, Calvin.
No.
No, as in you picked it already.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Chris Dickerson.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you get to pick one more.
Adam Hammis.
Adam Hammies.
Mr. Hames.
Mr. Hames. Give me. That's a lot of strokes back. Like how the frick is? I guess give me Ezra Robinson.
This
I
guy
was
was a
hoping you
major.
would
or
fall
no?
to me. Yes.
So this counts as double
So it
points,
counts
W
as a
points
major, even though
too.
it's not a major. That's kind of suspect. I feel like.
I
So I'm just gonna
thought we
throw
said that in the
gonna
beginning of the
throw
year.
that out there. I probably did.
I'm going to go.
Wait, you guys see Elon Musk's new robots?
Yeah, so what?
I really like the design of the Robotaxi.
I'll go Matteo.
All I'm saying is, there's probably about a 60% chance there was some guys with VR in the other room.
Taylor, you get two of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Joey Buckets,
Knew that was coming.
Joey Buckdog, And I am also going to take Andrew Presnell.
Prez. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum.
I have to respectfully be away from my camera for the after pod editing or I'm cooked. Dude, I don't know how to fix my camera's so slanted right now. Like, am I crazy or is that weird?
I am going to go.
That's slanted to me right now.
I'm gonna go Goose.
No.
He wasn't
That
gonna
is-
get to you, Corey. Don't worry.
That is a
Matt was
tragedy.
gonna take him if anything.
And that was just a spite, Corey.
Hashtag where's Scott?
Yeah, where is
Yeah,
Scott?
for real. Probably because no one responded to him in the chat earlier.
He said something earlier.
Yeah.
Oh,
I might have missed him.
there you go. I said something. There it is.
Got him.
All right, Matt, and then Corey, and then we're done.
Oh, it's back to me.
Then it's time for
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Give me James Proctor, man.
Proctologist. How do you spell proctologist? Proctologist. Okay, I got it.
I'm just gonna let you work that one out, brother.
Yep, I did. I got it.
Seems like you had that on lock.
Had that ready to go, man.
Corey.
Matt,
Oh,
you
my
really didn't
roommate
do the
is-
weekly challenge this week, huh?
Dude, no,
Nobody did. Corey's the only one.
I did it. I just didn't keep score. I forgot.
Sick.
I filmed a video, so I was filming and I didn't put it on my phone.
yeah, I've been sick for the last like week straight. And then the other day when I finally felt good enough, I was like, I'm gonna go play disc golf. And then I got there, I was like, I'm throwing terribly. This isn't gonna be a good example. And then I was like, I'm just gonna play. And then I got whatever that 5 holes in and started dumping snow. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave now.
Is Kyle available?
Yep. If I didn't take Goose, I was gonna take Kyle.
Oh, where's Kyle been for the last like?
Busted.
Wasn't Kyle chasing Ricky down last year? At the very end? Or was that a different?
Because Kyle won last year.
Pro Tour Championship?
What?
Oh, no. That was Isaac last year. Isaac at the Pro Tour Championship. Isaac and Ricky had that like extra hole playoff. I believe. It was
Maybe
pretty
I'm not thinking of this course.
It's
Also, right
Nevin.
before Rick
What was
won,
the
or before his tee shot on hole 18, he disappeared into the woods for like 45 seconds.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
What
That
happened
boy
in
was
the woods?
peeing.
What happened? What
That boy
happened
was
back
peeing.
there?
The amount of times you play a tournament and some guy goes, I think I might have lost a disc back behind that tree. I'll be back in like 45 seconds. And you're like, okay, man.
All right, I'm gonna put the picks in here. And what is today? 16th? Boom. All right, there's the picks.
Corey, you're going to be furious about this one, buddy. Let me tell you what. New embossment method on finish line discs. You see it's flipped the other way, but there's a finish line disc chicane. So you can tell what disc you have. Please take a look at the lack of space between the chicane and finish line discs. It's just a dash. And here's the finish line discs sector. With a very noticeable space between finish line discs and sector. So we're already breaking the norms here. That's the kind of thing Corey would get tweaking about. I feel like low key.
dude? I would have never.
Yeah, but I feel like if you saw it, you would have been like, bro, what the frig?
The other ones don't even have that. So how am I going to get?
Yeah, but I'm saying when as more molds come out, they will. But my question is, why does one have space and one doesn't have space?
I have no clue, man.
Mystery. It is nice to have those on there.
Not me.
I'm gonna go
man.
get a drink and then let's get this thing rolling.
All
I'd
right.
love to get this thing rolling for Fortnite.
Does anybody know what we're talking about?
No.
Freak me, man. Weekly challenge is kind of cooked. Buy sells. USDGC recap.
Corey's running it.
Corey's running it. Buy sells. USDGC recap.
Howdy, y'all.
Picks.
It's the only part that
Last
matters.
event. Last event of the year. Eric Oakley got suspended by his own call.
That is a tough one.
That is insane.
Just on
I don't
probation,
know.
not suspended.
Oh, you're right. Probation. My bad. I saw that and I was like,
By his own call?
he called a courtesy violation on himself. And then he got a message from the PDGA and was like, "Hey, for called and uncalled courtesy violations, you're on 12-month probation." And he's like, "What do you
Ready?
mean? What do you mean uncalled security or courtesy
Ooh,
violation?"
The Diet Dr. P.
Dude, I'm in a massive cut right now. I am hooked on anything diet soda right now for any sort of satisfaction.
Yeah, I gotta lock into cut mode too.
Dude, I came home from work and my wife's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, I haven't had anything decent for like 6 days in a row now. I literally get excited about eating my round of eye cut of steak and my one time a day meal of carbs, which consists of a handful of cut up roasted potatoes and my Dr. Pepper.
Are you just doming those Dr. Peppers like crazy though?
No, like maybe 2 a day max.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like doming them is fine. I think if you're gonna opt into one thing, you might as well opt into doming a ton of them. But 2 days,
It's true.
chilling.
I mean, the body's burning right now, but
The body's burning, and the only time there was actual bad effects of the replacements were when we injected 1,000,000 times the normal dosage into a mouse's brain directly. So
Facts.
we're fine.
Aspartame's actually good for you.
listen,
So is
very little bit in here. Who cares?
So is nicotine.
That is a fact.
Dr. Pepper is just so freaking good, man.
Guys, today I got carded at a casino for the first time in my life.
What are you doing at a casino, big dog?
This work thing was at a
Gambling.
casino. I got there at 6:30 in the morning. I walked over. I was like, oh, I had to be there early. I popped a quick 10-hour billable day today.
Dude, $2 Tuesdays and blackjack? Dude. Come
No,
on.
but apparently
Can't beat
last
that.
year, everyone who came to this thing got a voucher, like $5 or $10 to go play 1 or 2 rounds of casino. And they
$5
did
or
like a,
$10. What are you gonna do with that? It should need to be like $50 voucher.
yeah, I know, but they did like a 15-minute presentation, and my buddy's telling me this. I'm like, let's go. We're gonna go rip this after work. Like after we're done, take off the IBM badge, and then I walk over. I'm like, hey, can I go to the bathroom right there? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to card you to go past me. And I'm like, I'm looking at the bathroom, literally 30 feet from the employee, and I'm like, you gotta
Should
card me.
Yeah,
And then
should.
he cards me for I scan. Obviously, I get in because I'm over 21 now. And I'm like, nobody's in this casino, bro. There's like 18 people just locked in on a casino, 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, what?
They're all like,
Like, bro,
over
go to bed.
75.
When I was in college, I
Yeah.
would drive an hour north to this place called Harrington, and I would pay $60 buy-in for tournament style poker. I would win one hand and sit for like ever. Make sure I get into like the final 24 and then just go all out and see what it goes from there. That was my Saturdays for a long time when I turned
much-
21.
How much were you up?
How much
What do
you
you
up
mean?
in life? Saying, are you down it on
All time.
casino earnings right now, or all time, up or down? Where you at?
I'm pretty much broke even.
That's not bad, man.
Yeah, I when I first started going, I was playing in those tournaments, and I also went to Delaware Park here for poker because I've been playing poker for a long time, and I went up in poker. I'm talking way up, and then I lost all of it, and that's when I was like, "We're done, no more of this."
Dude, you know that everyone who stops doing poker after they lose is about to win big. Like that's just how it goes.
That's
That is-
fine. I can
that
live
is
with
true.
it because I broke even. I'm telling Matt, when you lose $4,000 in a month,
Gosh, dang.
time
Sobering
to
realities.
Yeah, I'm not. I can tell you, I have an addictive personality in that way. I'm not running that one.
But I won 2 tournaments at Harrington, which was a a lot of money when I was in college. It's $5,000 for winning that tournament, and in college, that's a lot of money.
In college, $5,000 would have been insane for me.
And they pay you in cash, bro. I'm just depositing like $1,000 and like $200 like every week. So that way I don't have the IRS jumping down my throat. Which, yeah, I paid taxes on that, by the way, if anyone's listening.
He paid because he loves America.
No, actually, the most American thing to do is to not pay your taxes. Let's be real.
Yeah, that is actually true. All right, day of notes here. We can run USDGC recap. Buy sell. Everyone think of buy sell right now. I know y'all don't have it ready. Picks. Discussion of next event. It would be hilarious if we had more time to just do a debate panel, but it's just which side to be on, Brad or Lucky side. You just gotta. Each side has to pick a topic and debate it.
I don't even know what Brad and Lucky is. Oh, sorry.
Know your skills. Know your skills on that one.
Skills.
I'm the one that was pushing that too.
Here's what I got. What should we add? I just popped in the day of notes. What do we need to add in here?
I thought Matt just said, I just popped in the damn notes. Well, Bradley finished 12th, so good for him, man.
Where did Lucky finish?
I don't even know. It doesn't show up on the major thing.
Yeah.
You have to go to A. You have to go to A tier.
Lame.
Who's leading the charge?
You could beat. Corey, I had this sick design for a hoodie, and then I just opened the PDG app and realized I was just copying our logo.
Tied for 27th.
Oh, I don't know why. I thought I had seen that she did a little better.
Yo, can we get some Parked for Par t-shirts soon, though?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I need.
Oh,
I like that.
I actually forgot about that. Me and Corey are chefing up a little Christmas design.
PvP? Dude, somebody
You
is
keep
that it?
adding me into this, and I have no.
Well, I'm
clue.
asking. All I want you to do is when
Corey's
I make
already got the design done. This is like me and the
when
collab
I make the
stamp.
ugly when I make the ugly version of the shirt, I'll send it to you. You'll make the pretty one, and then I'll edit on t-shirts, and then do what
Is
I wear.
Parts for Par a thing in disc golf yet or no?
That's an
I think-
unfinished
I
business.
think that's our
exclusive.
thing, yeah.
We chefed it up.
Dude, we got to get patent it, do
Yeah,
whatever.
we gotta get
Let's
something on
go.
there. We gotta get some t-shirts made.
Wait,
Can
Taylor, we
finish
have
this?
game.
Yeah, I got a game.
Thank
What
God.
were you saying? Can we finish?
Can we finish this nose goes for who's gonna run the podcast? Because
No, there's no way.
I'll do it. I'll do
got
it.
it,
I'll do it.
Corey, my guy.
I can't.
I'll
I'm
do it.
busy.
Corey like goes,
I didn't
no.
watch
there's-
USDGC.
Yeah,
so
Corey, you want to
I
act like you want to be here when we record or not, man? Come on.
Corey, as of late, you haven't even been looking me in the eyes when we do this. You know, when we do it together, you don't even look me in the eyes anymore.
Ever.
I was like, where's the love? Dude, is this just an act for you?
I am so sorry that I was making our graphic for our picks.
Always,
Oh, now
Mr.
he's trying to
Bitch
guilt
ass.
us.
always
Now
want
he's trying to
Matt and
guilt
Doggy.
us.
Don't even
Sometimes
look
it's
at
not.
it.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes it's not even about that. You know, sometimes it's not about the
Sometimes it's not
accomplishment.
even-
It's about the time you spend together, not about the work done.
Are you
That
recording,
is making
Taylor?
it very easy for me to say, "Oops, I
No.
can't go to New London."
Taylor or Corey, you're gonna miss New London.
A trade is now pending. What the heck? Hold on.
Yeah, how's your team doing, Tyler? What's your record?
I started 4-0, number 1 in league in my friends league, which is super important, not money wise. But now I'm 4-2. I've lost the last 2 weeks. Really, really bad beat. If Brees Hall catches that pass that got called back for a penalty, I win this past week
It's the worst.
against the best team in the league. So
I'm
him and
also
I were
4-2.
battling. it out.
Lions.
What about Lions?
Best team in the
Best
league.
team.
You said the best team in the league.
Oh, I mean, I'm talking my fantasy football league. So he's getting Gibbs and Eckler for Kamara and what?
Hello, Nolan Barker.
Up Nolan.
We got Nolan in the chat.
Nolan in the chat.
1v1 me. And what?
Nolan in what?
What do you want? 1v1 and what? Let's hear it.
In
Bro, I'll
fantasy
hit you. I'll
football.
do
Is
Fort right now. Taylor will do Valorant. Corey will do skateboarding.
Is it
Uh,
crap talking Matt? Because I got you.
Tyler will.
I would
I
love
don't
to
know
see a
what Tyler would do.
1v1 of crap talking Matt. Actually. Can we-
What is your skill here?
Minecraft.
Dude,
My-
all I need to do is
Nolan, you're getting clapped in Minecraft, buddy. Don't even talk to me, okay?
all I need to
Who
do
you
is
think you are.
bring up a picture of Flounder and I win that argument. It's over.
I'm afraid to throw this.
Guys, I currently have. I'm currently 5 and
Wait,
yeah,
which-
don't. throw
is that the
forward.
Sexter or is that the chicane?
No, this is a chicane.
Dang it. I was
But
going to say
it-
give it to me.
I got this because I was like, "Whoa!" It's almost like the 4-claw buzz or 4-claw zones that everyone had. But
We need
now
that.
I'm like, I don't really want to throw this.
Yo, check this one
Also,
out.
the
Hold on.
leaves are falling. So
Just for fun, does anyone know Nolan or is he just like,
I have no idea who Nolan is. I
yo,
have no
what's up,
clue.
Nolan? Way to talk smack on Matt. Let's go.
He's made
Welcome to the
laughing
club.
face emojis because he knows he'd be cooked, bro. That's the point.
Taylor, are we recording?
We're live on YouTube, so even if we're not
Don't-
recording,
you don't.
We
know.
have-
I'm ready to send this thing, dude. What
I'm ready to send this thing too. But Taylor wants to show us something.
do you want to show us?
Oh,
Thing is
What
so
is that?
sick, bro.
What is that?
It's a
What is that,
ruin
buddy? I'm
commercial
just
approach.
scrolling through YouTube and I seen your live, buddy. Go back to school first. Hey, hey, when you get done with 6th grade, come back and talk to me. All right. When you get
Jeez.
out of Miss Fletcher's class, and I know you got
Aggressive,
homework late.
aggressive.
When I know you got homework late, then
Oh.
come talk to me later, okay? Google Classroom has missing assignments, and I know it for a fact.
Goodness.
Taylor, you said we're recording or no?
Yeah, man.
Why do I feel like this is how Matt is if he was like a teacher?
Bro,
Yeah.
I was a teacher.
So what
And
he
I
is
was
on
like-
LinkedIn, man.
Okay, sending it. Here we go. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to episode 46 of Unfinished Business. Thank you so much for coming in and watching, and thank you so much for being here. Put a little like down below, subscribe, put a comment in the chat. Which one of us is the most good-looking guy here? That's what we're really here to know.
Why is it me?
I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, we had a major this past weekend that nobody saw coming who was going to win this tournament. And so we'll get into that. We got to talk about our picks going into this coming weekend for the Tour Championship. We got a game that Taylor has. And we'll also review what's coming up this weekend in the Pro Tour Championship. So, yeah, I don't know. What's our thoughts on USDGC? Your biggest takeaway?
How'd y'all wait? Let me ask this question. How'd y'all rock with the Christmas trees? Did you hate them less or you hate them more now?
I don't even care about the Christmas trees.
Same.
I think I liked them more. They looked a little.
I thought they looked a little more professional than some of the
yeah, I
other
like the
years.
planners.
Yeah.
It's better,
I agree with-
much better than the year they put like Halloween decorations on them. That was.
You know what I like?
not
You know what I
good.
like the most is how they removed that big tree on hole number 1.
Yeah, I would have.
I
There's
don't
no,
think they did that.
There's no way that tree is ever gonna have existed for like 6 months when people want to come play the course they've wanted to play for ages. You know.
If you guys didn't know, we took a trip down to Charlotte in the springtime, and hole number 1 had a big tree just laying right across the middle where we couldn't even throw that iconic shot. So we all just ended up just yeeting it as hard as we could through the tree. And 2 out of the 4 of us were actually successful. And you can go check out Completely Corey's vlog and see us do that. So you can confirm that. So, did anyone see Gannon winning this thing?
I did not see it because I didn't want to pay for it, so I didn't watch.
Yeah, that's kind of how. That's kind of
I
how I
was
feel too.
also in a similar boat. I saw the footage of it after the fact, but yeah, I was in a similar boat. I was
Can we
like,
talk
bro.
about that real quick? Should they get rid of that so that anyone can just watch this major tournament?
It's just weird. I'm okay with it being on the first level of the the live, because most people have a PDGA membership that's $50 a year, and they just get that off the bat. But it's crazy to take it another step up there. It's like I'm more likely to opt out for the one event every month and a half that I would have to step up in pricing tier to watch, and then bounce back down. I would rather just skip the event.
I just think it's an opportunity to like advertise our game at one of our iconic historical places that we go to. And it's like, hey, we have an opportunity to do that. Let's just make it free. And if you want to pay for the other weeks, you totally should. So that's my thought. Just make it free. Let everyone see it.
The
So
thing
be like,
I'm
hey,
confused. Oh, sorry.
no, I'm done.
Okay. The thing I'm confused about is why they're still time gating Jomez now that the Pro Tour owns Jomez. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. The two major tournaments that own their broadcast rights, European Open and USDGC, are locked behind DGPT Pro. I think that makes sense. I think it's another level of like disc golf is not where we think it is or want it to be for like charging money for broadcast rights for majors. But that being said, USDGC has always been this way. This is actually a much better solution than USDGC has had in the past. So, I mean, I don't agree with it, but at least it's better than it has been. But I think what annoys me the most, they're still time gating the post-produced, even though Jomez is part of the DGPT umbrella. I don't think that makes sense anymore.
Yeah, give the people.
I think
what
they
we
should
want.
have they should have an option where you can just buy.
Yes,
Like
not
the
like sign up
tournament.
for. I mean, I get why they want you to sign up for pro and then you forget to cancel it for like 2 months. They get more money out of you, but you should be able to say like, "Hey, I'm going to pay like X amount extra right now just to watch USDGC."
So just to give everyone a top five, we got Gannon Berg coming in won the event at 34 under, and then Calvin was 2 strokes behind, coming in second, and then also Anthony Abrela tied that number, and then Ricky came 5 shots back and fourth, and then Isaac followed up 6 shots back. So top 5 were within 6 strokes, which is pretty. I think it's pretty close. But I think a big storyline was AB was winning this tournament going into the last round and then absolutely choked it. So, yeah, thoughts on that? Anybody?
AB's AB, man. This is like the most common. This is the thing we see in AB. He watches someone else throw well, and he doesn't quite have that big dog in him. And it's like, it's tough when it's Gannon Burr,
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. I was thinking about it a lot today. Like AB, I feel like is such a classic example of like, and I'll get into this more later, but I also think this is part of a reason why some people like Gannon is a much more disliked player to the general like disc golf population than like your ABs, who has a huge fan base, yada yada yada. But I think AB is like the classic example of like you can tell the mistakes that he is making is due to pressure. Like he has all the arm talent in the world, and it's just he mentally has to figure out how to handle that pressure. And it makes it even more like the juxtaposition of that to Gannon in my mind is even greater of like Gannon did not go through this phase at all. Like Gannon just came out of the womb winning disc golf tournaments. He's like the arm talent of young Eagle and the brain of prime Paul Macbeth, and it's insane.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you. That's like it just showed itself more and more through this season, and I think it looked a lot that way, and everything I've seen from this tournament on that final round. Goated final round by Calvin too, by the way.
True.
I do think it's
Pretty
the age thing with Gannon too, because he's so young that his brain doesn't fear loss.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's really weird.
Yeah, I think I could see what you're saying. The question is, does he ever develop that?
No.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, not at this point.
When you're when you're
Exactly.
literally leading a sport, at his age.
Yeah.
I mean, who are we more disappointed in, Ricky or Calvin?
For me, it's Rick. I think more the circumstances, and I guess I'll kind of contradict that later. I have a question for you guys, but also like just knowing Rick, calling South Carolina home, like he wants to win this event really bad. I think it's been known that Rick wants to win this event really bad, and all like finds a way not to win every year. It seems like Rick's the frustrating one where like he's in contention so you can root for him, and then he does something stupid and loses. Like he's never just out of it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree. Same thing, Ricky. Calvin, like I said, Calvin had a great round to kind of shoot himself back into the mix. So I'm not going to be hating on that as much as Ricky, for sure.
Yeah. I'll do you.
Okay.
I'll do.
I'm fine with that.
I'll do you one more. Which one are you most disappointed in? Those two, and then we'll just add in Anthony Barella. Are you still most disappointed in Ricky? If we throw in AB,
No, it's got to be AB. I mean,
No, it's AB.
you're winning.
I think it's
on the
AB.
last day. You're in the lead.
Yeah.
I think it's AB. Yeah, I think he squandered another opportunity, and I think you're going to get the reverse effect with AB that you do with Gannon. AB has been in these positions. He's been at Worlds last year. He's had European Open last year, and he's also had this tournament. I don't know if he's been close in another major this year, but yeah, I felt like he kind of could have wrapped this one up if he started off really well, and he didn't.
It's almost like
So-
the opposite of Gannon, where like Gannon, you're like, he's never going to get that mindset because he has one and like he can draw on that experience. For this, it's like AB has just compiling memories of, oh yeah, I was in the lead at a major on this hole, and then here's how I lost.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Any other comments about USDGC or anything like that? It was kind of hard for all of us to watch because it looked like a lot of us didn't pay to watch it. We could just see the highlights and everything like that. So
I do have a question that I'm going to rip straight from another podcast shamelessly because I thought it was very interesting kind of thought experiment. So outside of Gannon, don't think about Gannon at all. If you take your, like those contenders, right? Calvin, AB, Rick, and Isaac Robinson, you see them before USDGC. They have no context of what happened in the tournament at all. You just give them a piece of paper that tells them what place they're going to finish at the end. Who do you think of that group is most disappointed in the number that they see on the piece of paper?
Rick.
I think it's Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he wants it the most.
Yep.
Bro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That being said, on the flip side, not knowing anything that happened, like Calvin charging back, etc., like Rick kind of being in contention losing, without knowing the context of the tournament, who do you think this matters the most to career-wise?
Oh, still excluding Gannon?
Yeah, still excluding Gannon. Just that same group.
Man. It's tough. I mean, does Calvin gain confidence from getting second place and shooting 13 down the last day? So hold on, you're saying no context. So it's just like
Yeah.
if you told him, "Hey, you're finishing in second place." I think AB. Because if you take out AB's last round and you just tell him, "Hey, guess what? You're finishing second at USDGC," he probably would be like, "That's really cool," and take confidence from that. But if you told him he was leading by 2 strokes or whatever it was, I can't remember off the top of my head, and then he lost by 2 strokes, that's probably going to be a feel bad.
Yeah.
Maybe someone did tell him
That's why
from
he
the
just thought
future
he was chilling
and said, "Hey, you're taking second," and he's like, "Oh, sick!" And
Made
then
peace with it.
last day he realizes that he's in first place, and it just messed with him.
Yeah, I thought about that a lot today. I think for me it's Calvin, just because at the end of the day, like I'm fully confident that AB at some point will win a major. Like he's too good and too young not to. Rick, it's been a long time, but he has won majors. Like he has that legacy. Calvin is not in either of those boats. Where like Calvin's a little older, obviously he's still at the top of the game right now, but I think he's in the similar situation to AB where like every major that he has a chance at and doesn't win hurts a little bit more, just because like I said, with AB's future, I think has majors in it where like that is a little bit more questionable for me when we talk about Calvin.
Yeah.
Like I would not be surprised if Calvin does not win a major when it's all said and done.
Mental, man. It's all mental.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. I mean, I don't know. What's crazy for AB is he shot, what did he shoot, essentially? He shot, what is 55? How many under is that, Matthew?
I don't know. I don't know what the par is out there.
I'm assuming it's 9 under. That's my
He
guess.
shot 9 under the first 3 days.
Yeah.
Yes, it
So
is
you
9
shoot
under.
9 under, 9 under, 9 under. He's 27 under, and then yeah, I think the math checks out on that. And
I don't
then-
think you did this on purpose, but I'm gonna go off on a limb and say you asked Matt because his name is Matthew. Math.
I'm there.
Carry on. Never mind. I'm not here.
That plane got lost in New York City, and
Yep.
never forget. All right, so anything other comments about USDGC that we want to make? Any other nice finishes you want to bring up?
I
or-
love the course.
Course is a course. Jake,
Fun course to watch.
You know, it would be really awesome if we went to
Oh,
Charlotte
yeah.
and played the
That
course.
would be
Wait,
sick. And then we could play
guys,
Nevin too, because they're playing
we
there
should
this
go
weekend.
to Charlotte. Why have we never gone to Charlotte?
When we go back down there, we're playing all the hard stuff right off the bat.
Oh, I'm cooked.
R.I.P. Paul Streak.
Yep.
And
Yeah, it's dead.
Paul shot well
Hold on,
in
moment
that
of
stupid
silence,
jersey. and
Moment
I
of
thought-
silence, please. Moment of silence.
It's for the orange DD3, right?
Yes. When he shot a good round in the jersey that I hate, that he always plays bad in, I thought this was the one, man. Turns out it was not.
I love how
He's
you're
gonna
going to
break
break
the
that
streak.
is.
Hey, shout out to Drew Gibson. Monday qualified, and then popped the top 10.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It's a nice
TBH,
early trip back to Arizona.
TBH, I did not think he was going to make that happen at all. When he popped out his first video of the week, road to Monday qualifying, I was like, yeah, buddy, you ain't Monday
So
qualifying.
this is cooked.
But hey, he made it happen. Even with the jankiest looking forehand on 17, every single clip I saw of it. But
Also,
fun.
2 more shout outs for me. Shout out to Drew. I thought this made me think of it. This tweet was interesting from Drew. Pointed out 2024 USDGC, he averaged a rating of 1047 and got 10th place. In the 2014 USDGC, the winner averaged 1040. The cut line this year was 1023. If you averaged 1023 in 2014, you would have gotten 8th place. I thought it was an insightful tweet. And then shout out to Twitter for half of their replies being, I can't believe Drew's complaining after top 10, when he was just pointing out and comparing some ratings. So
Yeah, I don't think that's really
Twitter's
complaining.
always-
Drew likes to
Twitter's always
complain a lot.
riled up.
That's not a complaint, in my opinion.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Shout out Ezra Aderholt, who looked really hot the first 2 rounds, and then did Ezra
Also
stuff
played
for
pretty
the rest
well.
of the round.
Please clip that.
Also
yeah,
played
clip
pretty
that,
well.
Send that right over to him.
Why?
Yeah,
Looked pretty hot out there.
looked pretty hot out there and played pretty well.
That's
Exactly as Tyler said it. So.
Shout out
also,
to hold on.
Oh.
Shout out to Simon for shooting a 70 round 1, whatever that is.
It's literally
5 over.
exactly what I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah, man. Oh,
And then
6
like
over the first
58,
day, and then ended up in 17th.
I mean, Simon is a wild man.
Also, how about
You know what's-
Nico, man? Nico on the lead card.
Yeah, that was
Blast
crazy
from the
to see.
past.
That is. Vino is finished in the top 5. I think he finished in the top 5 last year and the year before. I almost picked him for my pick last week, but I was like, I just can't do it. But yeah, shout out to Vino. So a lot of good guys out there. Grady Shue, 29th. I mean, he was in the mix.
One more shout out for me, and I promise I'm done. Shout out to Nate Doss, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Nate
bro.
Doss is not that old, bro. If Nate Doss still
that
played
dog.
the sport of disc golf, he could be like a top 25 pro.
Taylor, did you just see the clip of his interview with Brian Earhart that
I did
just
not.
dropped?
But I feel like
Dude,
that would
he-
get me fired up.
Nate Doss, it's it's literally it's one clip, and Nate Doss is like, I used to play disc golf like 4 times a year, and then 9 months ago, my kid was born, and he goes, and when my kid was born, suddenly like I realized I was missing something, and I had this desire, and you're like, bro, is this man about to do something insane? Like he was like, I have this desire to play disc golf again. He goes, and I've been
I'll
getting
say
out
it.
and play.
I'm gonna amend my answer. If Nate Doss won an Elite Series event, I would cry.
Holy,
That's
crap.
the
Here we
guy.
go.
That's the
Insane.
guy.
Doss the boss.
Well, I think we should go right into Taylor's game right now. I think it's a good time to split this up with Taylor's game.
I love
All
it.
right. Yeah, I got a simple game. We're going to go individual, and then we're going to go as a group, because I have a feeling this is we'll see. So Statmando, shout out to Statmando. They have an interesting thing on the Stat Zone called the 10-30-30 Club. There are 63 players who, for 30% of their career rated rounds, total are at or above 1030 rated with a minimum of 30 rounds played, which is pretty wild to me. So we're going to go on a loop, and I'm just going to see, you got to name pros until you get one wrong. And then we're just going to see if we can finish this list as a squad. Maybe not all 63, but let's just say like top 20 or something.
This is just, are these current people over 1030? Or these are just all people
of all time who 30% of their career rated rounds are at or above 1030 rated. Saying we're going to do it individually, I realize is going to take a very long time. So let's work as a team here, and let's try to flesh out this top 20 players with 30% of their career rated rounds above 1030. And I will tell you the percent at or above 1030 because it's pretty insane for some of these.
Corey, let her rip.
Paul McBeth.
Paul McBeth is number 2 on the list. Almost 66% of the rounds he has played in his career are at or above 1030 rated.
All right, so Matt, you hit it.
Ricky Wysocki.
As I say, that's got to be another one.
Rick is number 1. 66.24% of his career rated rounds are 1030.
I was thinking he had to be like top of the list there.
I'm gonna go Calvin.
Calvin is number 10, 48%.
Ooh, Tyler, that's pretty low, man. Pretty low.
All right, Corey.
Corey, go ahead.
Gannon Burr.
Yeah.
Gannon Burr is on the list. He is number...
Yeah, I was gonna say
8.
Gannon, but I was like, oh,
Yeah,
wow.
8. He's 52.
I was gonna say Gannon, but I was like, I'll leave that one off. Okay, that's pretty good.
Who is at 3 right now?
All right, Matt.
3's a sneaky one.
3's a sneaky one.
Not that sneaky, but a little sneaky.
I won't worry about getting 3 right now.
Gosh dang, this is actually.
I'm just trying
Once
to
we
put
get
this
past
in
these
an
initial
Excel or something real quick so I can actually see their rank a little easier. Instead of
Once we get
counting
past these
every time.
initial ones, it's a little touchy.
There are some on here that I would be very surprised if you guys got.
That's awesome. Like, I would love to throw out Yuli, especially as of late, but he has so many
Please don't.
tournament rounds played.
Please
I'm not. No,
don't.
I just gave a valid reason. He has so many tournament rounds.
1030 rated, dude.
Yeah, for a while, last year Yuli had himself a year, but
That he did.
like, there's no way he has so many tournament rounds.
I will say Paul Ulibarri is on the list. He's not in the top 20, but he is at 38%. So he's in the list.
He's on the list.
Close to the
He's
line.
close.
But, close to the line, but he is on the list.
How do we feel about AB? I feel like that's such an up and down. That scares me a little bit.
I feel like AB's only been over 1030 rated in like the last 2 years.
So who
How
you
long
on?
has he been playing?
How long has he been playing? He's probably been playing on tour for 5 years, would be my guess.
AB
Been on
has
there
been
for a
playing
while.
since he was a very young child.
Yeah, legit. What do you think? What are you guys thinking then? Well, this is.
I will say AB is on the list number 29 at 39%.
Glad we didn't pick that.
So we're just. Oh, so wait. You just
No,
threw
we
us a
didn't pick
freebie
it.
and said,
we just said.
If
Let's
you
not
guys say
do
names
AB.
that are not on, like if you're debating about one and you don't go with it, I'll tell you if they're on the list and it's not in the top 20.
Okay.
So I just think
Yeah.
that's good content.
Matt, is it your turn to pick somebody?
It technically is, but I don't think we have to go any crazy specific terms.
'Cause we're not collabing.
No, we are collabing now. Taylor changed his mind.
Oh, so
Yeah,
I missed that.
I was gonna
Okay.
make you guys do it individually and just say like once you got one wrong, but just figured we.
Matt was taking 20 years to pick one. Matt, how about you say Chris Dickerson, Matt?
Oh, that's such a Chris Dickerson. Yeah.
Chris Dickerson is the sneaky number 3 at almost 58%
Yep.
of
That's
his
sick.
rounds above
Wait,
1030.
wait.
And I was going to say Michael Johansson.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Well, he said sneaky, so I was like,
Well, dude, you know who's been around, who's been really good for a while? Matty O.
I was about to say Matty O, bro. I'm literally on the verge. If Corey hadn't said something, I was about to say it, and Tyler just swung it out from under me.
Matty O's got to be
is number 14 on the list at 46%.
okay.
I'm gonna
All
start marking the ones you guys have gotten. Gannon.
Michael Johansson wasn't.
How
on
do
the-
we feel about saying Isaac Robinson at this point?
I hate saying Isaac Robinson at this point,
Okay.
but I think Corey just popped us with Michael Johansson. So
I'm nervous about
I
Michael
didn't.
Johansson.
Wait, was
No,
that an
I-
official submission? I
no.
didn't think that was an official
No.
submission.
No.
I just, because he said 3 was sneaky. And
We just
remember
got-
last time the sneaky winner
No.
of something was
We just got 3 though.
Michael
We got
Johansson.
C Dick.
This isn't my pick yet. I'm just throwing this out there. Niklas?
I will say Michael Joe was 49 on the list, 34%. So
Woo.
Yeah, but how long has Nicholas been above 930 or 1030 is the question. I don't know.
But compared to how many rounds he's played? How long has he been playing?
For a while.
Has he?
Bro, you don't get the
Yeah.
ability to gritty in front of your brand new car unless you've been playing for a while. buddy. If you're 1 or 2 years in tour, you're not ripping that because you're
Oh,
taking yourself
boys.
seriously.
Eagle McMahon? Do we want to say Eagle?
Let's say Eagle. Let's say Eagle.
Eagles
Corey?
number 5, 55%. Yeah, he's up there.
Okay. I was going to say, he's
Okay.
got to be somewhere up there.
Where do we
Oh,
go
man.
from here?
Well, you got to think about some guys who've been playing for a while who is possibly. I mean,
I personally don't think Simon is going to be in the top 20.
I
He might be the very end of it, but he
he-
is such.
he
bounce
might
around.
be.
He might be. Maybe. But
I say we go for it.
All right, fine.
Simon.
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 Zott is number 8 on the list, 53%.
Oh my gosh, he's so much higher than I thought. So much higher than I thought.
You got to think of guys who are dominating like 6 years ago.
That's true.
So,
Kale.
Ooh, I don't know.
Wait, that's actually Loki. A good name out of Corey.
I'm just
here.
throwing
I don't
out.
know.
I'm just throwing out
Solid
names
poll.
that
That's
I
a solid
think.
poll.
You know what? Whatever, dude. I'll go Kale, Matt.
Kale
Yeah,
is
Kale it up.
number
Kale.
16, 46%.
We're still in the top 20.
Flirting with
We
you. You
are.
guys are doing really well as far as your official guesses so far.
How do we think about Kyle Klein yet?
I was going to say Kyle.
I mean, he's 9th in the tour standings this year. I
feel
feel
like we could do better before we take a risk on him.
who's better, bro? We popped the top 8 right there.
Yeah,
you guys
but
are
I mean,
missing 2 out of the top 9
Ooh.
right now.
hey, how do we feel about Joel Freeman?
Are you asking me how I feel about his shirts that
Like
he wears?
wholeheartedly?
Or just like
Underrated joke right there.
That
was a good joke.
actually
That was
good.
your best one so far.
That was good.
Ever?
But Joel Freeman, don't forget, was always like in the top 10. So he's got. I bet he's got to be.
Yeah, we might have to rip it, Tyler. Let's rip it.
Corey, how do you feel about it?
Let's do it.
Joel
Okay,
Freeman
Joel
number
Freeman.
17, 46%.
Holy moly, dude.
All right, we're still in it.
We got to cruise.
So
I
how many
say
more do
we
we
have
so
have?
far. I must say I am impressed so far. Right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. You got 9 out of the top 20 right now.
Oh man, we still have 11.
I think we have to go Kyle. You have 11 to go in the top 20. Who are you thinking of right now?
Bradley Williams is who I'm thinking of.
That's crazy. Because
How is that
Corey's
crazy?
Team Lucky. You know he's team lucky, dude. Bradley Williams, unrelated. Bradley Williams popping out the "It's Over" video, and then like an hour and a half later, uploading a USDGC players pack breakdown. And it's clearly Lucky holding
Yeah,
up
that
all
was
of the
pretty
items.
s-
It's so funny. I was like,
That was pretty
hey,
solid.
was this recorded pre video or what?
But they
They're
said
just-
they're still like good buds. But Corey, how do you feel about that or no?
Who'd you say?
Bradley Williams.
Bradley, not good enough.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's don't do that.
I think he's
Um,
probably in the 50, but he's
So-
not.
who was really good like 4 years ago.
Was there a 1030 rating for Ken Climo?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Or was that like before? Like, I don't know how quickly ratings jumped when they were.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, what do we think about Seppo?
Seppo could.
Retired king.
Tired King.
I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
guys who are on like
I-
league cards like
I
4
think-
or 5 years ago.
I think we got to rip it. Yeah, because we can't be here forever.
All right, we're gonna lose it on this one. I know it. Go ahead, Seppo.
Seppo is not on the list. Is not one of the 63, unfortunately. So we'll
He's not even one of the 63.
Not on the list. Sucks to be Seppo, I guess. So yeah, I will say Kyle Klein, number 5 on the list. A lot of debate on Kyle Klein, 55%. So we'll rip through the ones you didn't get. Kyle Klein at 5, Ken Climo at 7, Nate Doss at 8.
I was gonna be the next one.
Did you guys say Calvin? I maybe did not give you credit.
Yeah, we
we
said
said
Calvin.
Calvin was 11. Jesper Lundmark at 12. Shout out to Jesper Lundmark. Still have his signature edition fuse somewhere. My guy. Nicholas Antala at 13. Nico Lacastro. You guys got Mario,
I knew that was
Kale,
going to be that
Joel,
one.
Barry Schultz, Isaac Robinson, and then Dallin Blanchard is number 20. Shout out.
Dang.
I'll give you a bonus if I can sort. Okay, I can. Who on this list out of the 63 has done so on the most amount of total rounds? So the highest number of rated rounds that they still have over 30%, 1030 or above.
So they had the hot round. Is that what you're saying?
No, so they have just
No.
played this amount of total rated rounds in their career, and over 30% of them are still above 1030.
I want to say Barry Schultz.
I want to say Yuli.
So you're asking the question of how many? I'm so confused on the
Hey, we're
question.
still back here. Okay, Tyler, let's start back at numbers. Okay, so numbers have an inherent meaning to them. And
Talk to Matthew.
in this case, our numbers is we're saying who has the most 1030 rated rounds or higher in their whole career.
Oh, why didn't you just say so? All right.
Well, that's not technically what I'm asking, but it also kind of is what I'm asking.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying.
I said it slightly differently.
So the
Like, out of
metric
all them-
is the.
It's got to be. It's got to be Paul. It's got to be Paul.
Big B.
It is Barry Schultz. Good job, Corey.
Good job, Corey.
Of Barry Schultz's career 1,802 total rated rounds in his career, 822 of those were above 1030 for 45%. Second was Paul Ulibarri. It was similar numbers, 684 of his 1,796 were above
Wow.
1030. And then Paul, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10 on that. So 1,403 total rounds.
Paul's a bum.
924 of those. So much higher percentage than those other guys, but just less rated rounds under his belt.
I win.
Good game. Good game. Good
Corey
game.
wins.
Well, that was really fascinating. Thanks, Taylor. Thanks for putting that together. That was a fun one. I like that one.
Taylor loves chefing it up. So
I like that stuff.
Love
That
the
was
games.
good. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's talk about our picks going into the Tour Championship, and then we'll get into that, and then we'll kind of wrap some things up. We normally would talk about our challenge, but only Matt scored, or no, I'm sorry, only Corey scored his. Taylor did his, but not scored his, and then Matt and I didn't get a chance to do it. So
Tyler, would you like time to complete this challenge?
yeah, I'll be
I
able to
would
do
too.
it next week.
Yeah,
All right.
let's
I
so
would
let's
like
run
to
it.
do it with
Yeah,
an actual disc because you'll see my video.
awesome. So
Sick.
let's run it one more week. If you're watching, one distance driver and one putter on the course of your choice, 9 holes, full UDisc stats. Pop them in the weekly challenges. We'll use your stats and talk about how we fared with each of them. And then we'll have to do a wrap-up segment as well, considering we now have to wrap up. We have done all of the classes of discs at this point, and then move on to new stuff.
It'll be super understable, crazy, whatever. Anyways, all right. So back to our picks for USDGC. So we drafted in order of whoever had the least amount of points. So just to give a points update, Corey had 28 points, Matt has 34, I have 35, and Taylor's in the lead with 41. This is going to be, since it's a Tour Championship, it is going to be double points. And so Corey on his team has got Gannon, Chris Dickerson, Adam Hemes, and Kyle Klein. Matt's got Ricky Wysocki, AB, Ezra Robinson, and the Proctologist. I've got Isaac, Niklas, Matteo, Gossage, and Taylor's got Pablo, Calvin, Joey Buckets, and Andrew Presnell. So also, we did not take a dark horse because it's only the top 32 guys. So we just did 4 picks. It is all or nothing. Also, just if in case you didn't know, this year with the Pro Tour Championship, depending on where place you are in the Pro Tour standings, you will get a score. What would you call that, Taylor? A score advantage?
Yeah. What a stroke advantage, I think, is how they
Stroke advantage.
word it on the
That's how they call
website. Yeah.
You get a stroke advantage. So if you're in first place, you're automatically starting at 10 under, and then all the way down to 32nd place, you are starting at even. So it looks like the top 12 guys are starting at minus or 5 under or better, essentially, depending on where you are. So,
And, then 10
and this
for
year,
number 1. 10 strokes to
That's right.
Gannonburg. Good luck, everybody.
exactly, yeah, you're not catching them. So let's just get that out of the way. So I think it's going to be three rounds, right? Anyone?
I think it's 4.
I think it's 4.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Confirm.
For
It is
reference-
4 rounds. It is 4 rounds.
I think the only way one of us beats Taylor is if me or Tyler correctly pick the winner and get a third place in there.
Well, let's just
Or
get
second and third place.
let's just get this out the way. If Corey picks the winner and gets a top 3 at any one of his other guys, that's 10 points right there. So it looks like Corey.
That's only 38.
Yeah. So that puts you. Out of
But
the,
then
Wait,
trap
pick the
trap
winner.
card.
oh, here it
what?
comes. What? What's
Pick the
trap
winner, you
card?
get 6, and then
Right.
a
So if
random.
Corey
I thought.
got a perfect podium, it would be 10 points. If you got the winner
Yeah,
and the full podium, yeah.
yeah. That
I
makes
think
sense.
if somebody
But
gets a
trap
perfect podium,
card-
you should get 50 points. Like, you should just win.
Trap card. I'm banking on Luke Humphreys coming in top.
It would have been amazing if we went to the Pro Tour Championship and it was the
Like, that's
old
the one.
format,
Yeah.
format, and Luke Humphreys came through.
It's like he survives every round, comes through. That would be so sick.
So let's just talk about that. Let's go around the horn real quick. Do you like this new style that we're doing, which is kind of like what they do in the PGA Tour with their playoffs going into the last event of the season, or do you prefer last year's where they group in the different placings and then the guys who finish in the top 8 get a bye to the semifinals? So what do you like?
I have two
New
different
format, old
opinions.
format.
Me, as like, should it reward the season and be more competitive? This setup is way better. For me as a viewer, it is much more fun to watch it the other way, where you get like the Nathan Queens out of the like bottom bracket coming through to win. It's so sick.
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing. Like, if your goal is, hey, I want the person who had the most points to really win this thing, then this is a better setup. But when we know it's Gannon and we know he's already winning by a couple strokes every weekend, pretty much, part of this actually is going to be a little boring, assuming he doesn't immediately just blow up. So we'll see. Corey, your thoughts? What do you think?
I think they're doing it correctly this year. I don't think they're doing it correctly with score advantage.
I think that's correct.
I think the strokes are way too high. 10 strokes.
Oh, okay.
Some of these guys aren't even going to get 10 down on day one.
Yeah, that's
And he's
interesting
already
too.
gonna
Like
be-
10 strokes at a different course, like, okay, like, you're gonna shoot like 15 down some rounds, and like that's fine. It's like, I feel like that's not like, what's the course record at Nevin? Does anybody know? Like, what were people shooting last year?
It doesn't matter. It's going to be 32 down now because he's automatically going to have 10 down on the first.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, what's the hot round each? Like, how much ground can you realistically make up, I guess, is more of my question.
Nevin, I would not assume it's a really low score. Just gut reaction. But
No, but I think first place should be like 5.
PDGA result has Ricky at 127 under par. Nice.
Well, the other thing is, though, if you think about it, like the top 12 guys, right, are all within 5 strokes, which those guys in 9 through 12, they could honestly make that up. So you kind of want those top guys rewarded with the points. I'm okay with the way it is now. I actually prefer the old way of doing it just because it's more fun to watch. As Taylor was saying, I thought it was super exciting. But I think they're doing it correct by doing it this way.
Yeah,
At least
this
you
is
get to
definitely the
see-
correct way to do it. I'm curious if they will tweak like the number of strokes. Like I kind of wonder how they ended up at that number because 10 does seem a little superfluous. I mean,
Honestly,
it's obviously 10 over like 32nd. Like your 10th place still gets like 5 or 6, but still a
it's
lot.
copy and paste what they do in the PGA Tour. I checked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
at least with the top 25 guys is pretty much copy and pasted. So anyone outside the top 5 starts even, which is okay. It is exactly what they do. Copy pasted PGA Tour. So, and this is better for viewership. Everyone's playing. You get to see all of the best players play throughout the entire weekend. It's not, hey, you get to see your boy and then he's done after, whatever round. So, let me ask you this question. If you got one guy that you are really sad not seeing play in this tournament, who is it?
Luke Humphreys, because I love the Luke Humphreys tracker.
No, he's gonna come in. He's gonna come in at the very
Somebody's
end.
gonna get hurt. Like he's gonna be the first guy off the bench. Like he's 33rd and comes in and shoots like 40 under.
It's gonna be like Disney Channel original movie ending where they're gonna be like, all right, if Gannon parks this, he just took home $35,000, and then it's like slow motion, and then out of nowhere it's like, oh my God, what is Luke Humphreys doing?
Luke Humphreys.
Oh my God, and he's just throws in front of
Throws it
Gannon
in.
and somehow wins, even though that's not how golf works.
Can we please refer to Gannon's winnings in Millennium Falcon Lego sets?
I actually, that's
don't know how
funny.
many
I was
that
gonna
is.
say, speaking of Gannon and money, with the USDGC winnings, Gannon Burr, 19 years old, has made $176,000 this year playing disc golf just from tournament winnings.
Crazy.
What do you guys think Gannon's like minimum contract? Like, how much is he making per year minimum, not including disc sales? You had to take a raw guess. Where do you think he's sitting?
gotta
Right
be
now?
Minimum
like
500.
I was gonna say
500.
400 to 500. It has to be.
You think 400 to 500?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
has
I
to
say
be.
500.
That's I was thinking much lower
Minimum
number.
250.
I mean, that's half of what Paul and Simon are making. Like Rick's a little below that, and you're thinking like this is fresh off New Deal, Gannon Burr, best player in the world. Like obviously we don't have COVID money anymore, but I don't think half of those contracts is unreasonable.
That's what that's what in my head. That's what's blocking me up. I'm saying we don't have COVID money.
And
How
I
long
hope
is his contract?
3 years. It's not even long.
Dude, I thought I don't know. I thought it was like 1 or 2 years, which is just if he came off this season after this season, bro, he's cooked. This
If
baby
I
is cooked.
if I was Gannon and they offered like a 5-year or longer contract for 200,000 or something like that, I would have said. I hope he said, "Give me 3 years and make it more money."
I think
So-
Gannon intentionally made it a shorter contract because, like, I mean, what if 2 years from now he's a 2-time world champion and now you're like, I mean, obviously he's still the best player in the world, but it's, I mean, even another level of where he is now.
Or what happens if, like, I guess it's taking a risk either way, but what happens if, like, disc golf has got a ton of money in it now, and now he's behind the 8 ball
Yeah.
because he's locked himself in a contract for, say, 5 years, and he could get something for a lot more money, later on. I think 3 years was good for him.
Yeah.
So I think it was good. The guy that I am really sad about not seeing in this tournament, Kevin Jones, KJ USA.
Yeah.
Makes me sad. Not seeing Kevin in this tournament in a very long time, I feel like. So you can throw out James Conrad's name in there as well. So, when we go, no,
Nathan Queen.
Mm,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep, good call for sure. Nathan Queen, big fan. Matt, who you gonna miss?
I don't know. Low key, like low key, I think maybe Yoli. I think Yoli. If there's ever a player that I've watched just have like been working on consistency like crazy, and then be like continuing to work, and then having the worst end of your season, literally just getting beaten up right before you have your kid. But that guy could beat me left-handed, so I guess there's something there.
facts.
He's still got that on me.
Well, the one thing that I kind of forgot to throw in here in segment wise is our buy sell. So let's just do this because we all kind of were scrambling for a buy sell. Let's just shout out any buy sells. You don't need to have a buy and have a sell. Just share what you're buying and what you're selling right now.
Bro, I'm buying the triple Mandos that USDGC is popping out, bro. By the end of 2027, we're gonna have 5 to 6 triple Mandos on that course, and I'm gonna love to see it.
Okay.
Mine is not for me. Mine's a buy sell to the group. Just one word, buy or sell. This is a question to you guys. Buy or sell, Isaac Robinson is still with Prodigy Discs for the 2025 disc golf season.
Bye.
Bye.
Sell.
I'm hard selling. There is no shot that that guy is still on Prodigy. My man is out of there.
I just
Do
don't
you really
know.
think he's staying?
No. I think I'm still gonna say. I mean, listen. Deep down, it's like this. It's
Wait.
like I wish I could give a good analogy, but I can't. It's like I know, like I think he might stay. Like he just like last minute, he might just be like, maybe I'll make it my legacy and I'll stay and I'll be that guy.
Yeah.
But the smart thing is for him to go and get money somewhere else and go to Discmania and hang out with his boys, right? That's the smart thing. But
Yeah.
he could, like, if I am what's the dude's name there? Will
Schuster.
Schustrick.
My
I'm
goat.
trying to tell him, dude, like you can make a legacy here that no one else has at Prodigy if you stay. But who knows? So
Yeah.
that would be my pull for him. So yeah, that's a good one, Taylor. It's a good one to think about.
It's almost like how a lot of, like, for example, hockey players
Yep.
will have a home,
Yep.
go off, play for someone else, and then come back and retire at
Yeah.
like their original team. There's a possibility that he does that too. Leaves and then comes back. Something like that.
Now,
Hey,
what's interesting about this tournament, though, that they're playing at is this might be the last time they play at Nevin Park for this event. Remember, they're supposed to go to New London next year,
Right.
So it'll be interesting. Let's do a buy sell on that. Does the Pro Tour Championship end up going to actually go to New London next year? Buy or sell?
Buy, and I think they're gonna, if New London changes, it's gonna be for the better.
Bye. I don't know about the second part, but Foundation calling it neutered London when they took out the OB is going to have an all new meaning when it's like 8 different holes. Calling that neutered London, bro, could be. But I think it could be better. I don't think Corey's necessarily. If
I'm
anything, they have more
selling
money.
because it's going to Ivy Hill and not New London.
Is that? Are you sure about that?
What?
Or is that your
you
guess?
sure about that?
I'm saying it's going. Yeah, that's just what I'm saying. I'm saying it's going to Ivy Hill.
Okay.
I'll buy it.
Oh, okay.
I think the players will raise hell if they go back to Ivy Hill. But we'll.
What if they change those specific things? The
I-
rest of the course they didn't hate.
The Pro Tour does not care about the course. They care about what the course has, and Ivy Hill has spectator amenities 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is only going to be like, eight groupings. Yeah, 8 groupings if my math's correct.
But it is racist, so
That's true.
Shout out.
In
Gotta
some places,
think-
that
gotta
actually
think
gets
about
more
that.
viewers.
gotta think
Okay,
about
so
that
I do
as
have a
well.
buy. I do have a buy and a sell.
Hey, let's hear it.
I'm buying this new series that Foundation is doing.
You like it?
I think
Oh.
it's. I don't know if I'm buying this first season because it did look like, I know they blurred out everyone's face, but come on, we know it.
Yeah,
half
we
the
know. We
people
all
on
know
it.
who they are.
But it did seem like most of those people were just Foundation adjacent people anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's like Overthrow and stuff like that.
Do you think it's because
Um,
they couldn't get enough people to like do it?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm
'Cause on one
totally
hand, I
down
think
for it.
Overthrow
It's just
probably
they decided like last minute
Yeah.
to like open it
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get that
Yeah,
time
that
off
could've
that
moved.
quickly.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think Overthrow probably generates them some views off that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I wouldn't be
Absolutely.
surprised if that's the case. So, but no, I agree with Corey. It looks like it could be pretty fun. And I think actually like at least the intro seems like it's maybe seriously taken. Like as in
I don't
they're
think
not
it
making- not like, but I'm not saying it's not going to be like your next Foundation video like they just dropped today where they're eating donuts every time they
Oh
I would like if we take
Well,
that one
that's-
step towards seriousness, which is still pretty silly for Foundation. I think that would make it really, really.
I'm hoping they really lean on like the reality show editing because there's a high chance that they don't because they still want it to be like Foundation-esque. And I think if they really go like heavy editing and like seriousness and like all dun dun dun, then it's going to be a lot better. And then my sell is I'm selling Taylor making the ace before I.
Ooh,
It's a good one.
Your boy is close. If you guys don't know, you go check out Corey's Instagram. He came feet away from acing it today.
Yeah.
I'm buying Corey's new signature disc for his commemorating his MVP Open win. If you guys want to go check that out at infinitus.com. Got a great picture. Great picture of him on there.
That threw me off so
It
much
took me
at first.
so long to connect. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That shirt is pretty wild.
I know.
Goodness.
Comparing you to Proctor.
It looks
I
just
really,
like Corey on the disc to me. I don't know.
It looks so similar.
I'm gonna throw out a buy. I'm buying them changing the groupings to like 3-man groups for like the Pro Tour. Hopefully next year. I wish they would experiment with it right now in the Pro Tour Championship, putting everyone into groups of 3 to speed up play and whatnot. But it's not a very big hot take or anything like that. We can talk about it in the off season maybe, but I wish it could speed some things up.
Yeah.
So I wish they would experiment with 3 people.
I have a question.
Yep.
How much does the Pro Tour profit?
This year, no money, right?
I don't know.
Negative
No,
dollars.
wait. PDJ, no money, right? The Natalie Ryan thing, I thought they were like, hey, we're headed towards negatives for the year.
I have no idea.
Whoever
Well,
technically.
okay, so
I'd say the Pro
the
Tour or
reason
the
I'm
PDGA?
asking, is, well, who acquired Jomez?
Pro Tour.
Pro Tour. So, do they have enough money to just buy more cameras and hire more people and film more groups?
They are actively doing the opposite and letting
I
people
know.
go.
And it's really annoying. Honestly, you don't even need to. If they get maybe a few extra cameras and some like, I don't even know what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Crow's nests. You could hook it up to where no one's actually, and just do the same thing they do for like the live off the first tee kind of thing,
I'm gonna
but
say
just have it scattered.
I think right now the Pro Tour has enough cameras. Like watching live right now comparatively to 2 years ago, like you see everybody
agree.
that's doing well, you see their round. Like you don't miss anything.
Yeah. They just might be not positioned in the best way though, Corey. That's what
That is true.
the amount of times I see a shot that's just a disc
Maybe
in
a
the sky, and I'm
slightly
like,
scuffed camera angle, but
and I'm like, bro, don't show me the disc flying through the sky. I have no idea where that is in relation to anything else. Like the amount of times that just moving that would make that camera like go from obsolete to an actually important camera would be insane.
And they're doing a better job of going back and showing other people's shots as it's already happened and
Yeah.
kind of commentating on it a little bit. I
Plugging
think
it
it's a little too quick still, but it's doing a lot better than what they used to do. So
yeah, I mean a couple
You gotta
years ago
give
it's
them
like you
that
see the
credit.
lead card and maybe the chase card and a lot of people walking. So like what we have now is infinitely better than at least what it has been.
yeah, I would love to know the numbers about how they're doing comparatively the last couple of years. But anyways, yeah, so
Yeah,
everyone
so
agrees
many-
Gannon's gonna win this thing, or do we have a Ricky Wysocki 3-peat, 4-peat, whatever it is?
I think it's
That's a hard
Gannon's. Gannon's for the taking.
Yeah, I think it's Gannon's.
Does Gannon treat this like a major if he wins?
No.
He treats it like a major in the sense that it'll put him over $200,000 for winnings,
That is true.
and I think that's more important than like another major kind of.
I agree
Treat
with
it
you
like
on
a
that.
major in that he'll go to Texas Roadhouse after to celebrate.
Yeah, bro. They chef you up right for $15.99.
Shout out
You know.
Texas Roadhouse, man.
Shout out. You know those the rolls are like 200 calories a piece.
Give me 6.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
pound the calories, baby. All right. Anything else that we want to hit on before we end the episode?
I don't think so.
Good.
Okay.
I'm gonna ace before Corey. Heard it here first.
No, not even close. Oh,
feel like-
I also learned how to throw farther, so that's kind of cool. You know how you grab the disc and then you throw, and you're not supposed to let go of the disc. For some reason, my body just kind of didn't know that. So now I'm letting it actually like rip out of my hand. And I got some pretty good distance in comparison to what I was. So that's
Heard
kinda
here
cool.
first. Corey's been throwing a disc for over a decade and hasn't been letting the disc just come out of the hand naturally.
My brain just
been
kind of
pulling on
tells
Richard
me to like
Fox off.
loosen. So
Crazy
Weird.
stuff. So Corey's gonna be throwing 450, 475 joining tour coming up.
Check
Gonna
out
do the
Corey
Q
Kramer on the Q series. Yep.
Yep,
that's what I
Q
would say.
series. Just gonna say
Yep.
Yep. we got it.
It's my guy
Well,
Q.
everybody, thank you so much for watching, and a big shout out to Foundation Disc Golf, where you can go get all of your disc golf needs. And pay attention to the Pro Tour this weekend, the Pro Tour Championship. See who wins.
Off-season
get
pods
in.
coming in hot. They're gonna be sick.
Vibes are going to be
That's right.
through the roof. If you
That's
have things
right.
you want to see us do, let
We've
us know.
got. Listen, just to give you a little preview, we are working on getting different people on during the off season just to mix it up. Maybe a couple pros are going to be
yeah,
on.
right.
Tell your buddies, tell your friends, tell your dog. It's going
Or
to be
you can't even
right.
remember to do the weekly challenge. You think you're actually going to get someone else to come on here?
I've already communed.
Never
with
know.
him. I've already communed with him. I've got the links. Corey's wife is replacing him for the offseason.
Yes, that's what we're looking forward to.
Yay.
And when we do, we cut it out. See you next week.
Brixton.
Brixton.
We should actually get Brixton in. Yeah, Brixton, Scott, Gary. We have like 3
Where the
people.
heck is Scott? Did Scott die?
Right.
We
Check on
should know. He
Scott, man.
commented on someone's Instagram post the other day.
You should get Nolan on here.
No, frick Nolan.
Oh,
dude.
he bounced. He's
Yeah,
gone.
Frick Nolan.
He would lose in Minecraft. Let it be known. Let it be known.
How do you win or lose in Minecraft?
That's what I want to know.
Bro, 1v1s.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means either.
You go in, you can
Who
fight
builds the better house?
each other. No, you can fight each other in Minecraft. You just fight each other and see who wins.
It's a better house. Sick.
I don't know
Corey, now that
anything
you've
about
thrown
that
it more,
either.
do you think the Nexus is sick, or do you think the Nexus is sick?
I think. What flight numbers do you give it?
Probably at least in that.
World may
like,
never know.
Color like 250 1.5 maybe 2 1.
You think it's a 5 glide?
No, that's probably a lie. Maybe like 3.
I think it does not glide. It's like it's got 2 glide numbers. Like it would be a 2 4, but also a 2 1.5.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because there's a reason those were hitting the ground way before the basket.
Yeah, it's
I
kind
wasn't
of
throwing it-
Berg-esque in that way, right? Like it just
Yeah, because like I would throw the Nexus and I would throw 2 Marvels. Just like to throw more than one shot. Because
yeah,
I was literally showing up to that course, throwing, and then leaving.
right, and then leaving.
So I would throw all of them identical, and the Marvels obviously glided more, so it got to the basket, or well, not to the basket. I didn't ace yet, but
hmm
yeah. Then the Nexus, I have to like really throw it. So
Yeah, so Matt and Tyler, I was texting Corey about this, but I did the challenge with the NSH disc Ninja, which I was trying to convince Corey to do as his signature disc because they want to sponsor him. It's like the Lightning MX1, except max weight and kind of has some fade if you don't throw it hard. But I literally threw it on as vertical of a hyzer as I could on a par 4, and it flipped to this angle immediately and cut rolled like 485. It's like past the pit on a par 4, just cut rolled the whole way.
That's
It
crazy.
was so gross. It's like the flippiest disc I've ever thrown.
did you post the video of you doing the somersault, or is that coming up?
He posted it.
Yeah, it's
What
out.
round? What video is that?
Episode 3 of me trying to shoot 1,000 rated. It's my most recent video.
It's
came
the
out
same one
Monday.
as you falling.
Yes, same video.
There's a lot going on in the video.
There's a lot.
I don't
going
remember
on in that
watching-
video.
I don't remember seeing that somersault. Also, do you like how I keep adding timestamps of you just making noises?
Yeah, I love it. Actually,
It's fun.
I just
You
found
got-
out someone's breaking into cars on my block. Hooray.
nice.
What is this war is over thing with Foundation?
Yeah, I don't actually know. They were hiding each other's discs or something. I
Yeah,
don't.
in like the roof.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does that go back to
Hunter
like
hit a
the
bunch.
ranch thing, the slammer in the ranch.
I don't know.
It might, Taylor. But honestly, I wasn't
Not
paying attention
related.
for the slammer in the ranch either.
I just saw it all on Twitter.
Bro, you're using X,
I'm on X.com.
bro. That's the everything app. You do everything on there nowadays.
That's true.
When I, bro,
Dang.
It was so funny. Jason was texting me. Corey was like, "Hey, I want to put up $100 to whoever aces first." Then said, "Or if you guys can think of a different way you want to use that $100, like I just want to give $100." I was like, "Yeah, the best way I can think of is if we just get $100. That sounds like fun."
Yeah.
I can't believe Tyler Tulowitzki just added me back on LinkedIn. Do you think I should reach out to him about a job opening?
Crazy that
Connected.
there's no ends in my last name.
Tulowitzki. My apologies.
Jeez Louise.
Tulowitzki.
This guy, my other homie, instantly ripped the IBM thing. You're putting IBM on his LinkedIn. Bro, I don't even.
Big trade just went down in my league. So someone is getting Austin Eckler and Jahmyr Gibbs, and they're giving away Kamara and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Dude, none of that sentence made any sense to me.
You know Jahmyr Gibbs.
And Chudu Witzka.
Juju Smith-Schuster. I have Jahmyr Gibbs and Alvin Kamara. Shout out.
Guys, so I was running the recruiting table for IBM today at this thing, and most of them were normal people who would just like walk up and say hi, and they're like, "What do you guys do? What are you looking for?" And I run through a spiel. But they've sent high schoolers our way, and the high schoolers just came in front of the table, and because they don't know how to interact with professional adults, they just stood and stared at me until I started the conversation.
Like, hey,
I was like, "Do you guys know what a consultant does?" Like, I was like, "We're going base level here, buddy. You're staring off blindlessly into space and trying to get my swag. It ain't happening."
Come on, man, get that swag.
that swag.
It's so much swag to give away.
Bro, I loved
No
going
one-
around the convention hall getting everybody swag. I used to have to go to so many pharmacy conferences for my old job.
Yeah.
You guys think I should bag this thing or no?
Oh, you lose that instantly.
No.
bro.
Sick though.
What the race is
Yeah.
an old AVR X3 though, right?
This is the ruin. So
Oh, freak.
this is like the rat and something else, I think. But it's a very weird feeling overstable approach disc.
Corey, would you say the chicane is slightly less stable in a zone?
Nope.
You just say it's straight on.
It's a zone.
Okay. Okay. Just curious.
It's a zone that feels really good because the plastic is a little more gummy than Z.
So here's the thing. I need somebody to send me a sexter. Please.
Taylor, if you just
put it in
come,
this box of things.
the box, bro, the box is never
The
coming.
the
By the way.
box
Taylor,
keeps
if you
growing.
just come, If you just come, dude, I will give you a
There's
sex.
so many things in that box.
I will give you a sexter, bro.
You wanted an era,
Yeah, I did one of those.
some dimes.
I don't want those anymore. I'm not gonna lie.
I got some rallies.
I do want those really bad.
Corey, are those second run or first run?
Second.
Let's go. Okay.
Radiant and second run forged.
I honestly
These
don't know
feel
how
so-
different they are.
These feel so good.
Little pop toppy, little.
Some grunts
I want those. Absolutely.
and I'm not going to give you my sectors right now, but I can get you one.
I want one so bad.
Taylor, I will bring you if you come. I'll bring you sector, man.
Dude, they look and feel so.
Out of the plastic
Weird.
looks so nice, man. The
Plastic
looks
is
so
the best run
nice.
of composite we've ever made. I'm not kidding. It's like this like glossy. You can like see your fingerprints on it because it's so clear. It has a little bit of grip. It's like the best champion ever. It feels so good.
Doesn't that
Sorry.
look understable?
Yeah, that dude. I'm so glad Corey agrees with me. You can't see it on Corey's because the thing is fuzzy, but it looks
Just
like
get
it would be
wrecked,
flippy.
Corey.
It
does look
looks like it would be flippy, and then you throw it and it's just straight, and you're like,
good.
my previous statement that it looks like a meteor or whatever. If you just took off the bead or whichever one has the bead on it, meteor or comet, but it makes it stable instead of flippy.
Also, I really wanted a teal disc, and this is definitely with a hint of green clear.
What's
Oh,
teal?
that's so tragic for you. You should just send it to me.
Yeah, send it to Taylor. Taylor, if not, I'll send it with my wedding invite. I'll send you one of my wedding invite. That way you can.
So I'm gonna put this out there. If you send me a disc, I will bag it and use it till the summertime.
Bro, for Tyler's one round.
How about
per
this?
calendar
I'll do you
month-
one better. If you film a frickin' round, I will edit it for you. Asshole.
I have to get a chance to go play disc golf.
You keep talking about this Iron Hill place. I have no clue what you're talking about, dude.
I would actually love to play the FPOTs from Iron Hill again. Those were so fun. Those are just good, somewhat challenging, enjoyable tees.
That's just
If
a good
you're off-
old-fashioned disc golf hole right there.
If you're off the fairway there, you're just toast, man.
Oh, you're toast. But at the time, that's the only thing I had was just my ability to stay relatively on the fairway.
And what's amazing is if you go back 50 feet further on every hole, it just makes the hole like 1,000 more times difficult, which is what the golds are.
Looking at the MPOTs on that was like the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
On every hole, I was like, "How is this? This isn't even that much, but it's just so scary."
I mean, 10 under there is impossible, and Calvin did it last time he was there. But no one else hit double digits. It's kind of like Nevin, honestly.
Nevin's scary.
Yeah, Iron Hill is just like that. I wish we got a chance to play Nevin, and then I could have compare it, but
Did you guys see that Evelina was 11 for 11 in C1X the last round of Throw Pink?
Yeah, bro, what was she doing? She just putting everything in C2 and then throwing it up to the very bottom of the basket on C1 and then tapping in. Or wait, right outside
I would
of
say it was C1X, so you know.
pretty much no one is watching us live, so I'm going to bring this up. Have you guys seen that?
That's so fun because we just got a comment from Spencer Forsman that Nevin will humble you. Shout out. I want to get humbled by Nevin.
Oh, what's up, Spencer? Yeah, Nevin
would
might
love to
humble
get
you,
humbled by
but I'm telling you right now, look up Iron Hill or Delaware Disc Golf Challenge 2022 and go watch. Pretty similar. I mean, it's the back nine is stupid hard. But I was gonna say
I miss
I
Iron
was
Hill
gonna
being
say-
on tour, man.
no, not a lot of people.
What?
Not a lot of people loved it because it was so hard.
Such
Maybe
a
that's not
sick
the reason
course,
why,
bro.
but
Spencer, we played Iron Hill. Well, I played Iron Hill, and then we all played New London. You putted off a tee pad for the first time in your life at Nevin. So we have
I love
some
that.
idea of humbling, But
I
Nevin
know
does look
exactly.
truly-
I know
truly
exactly
like
what hole
amazing.
you're talking about.
That's how it goes in some cases there.
It also took me like
Um,
probably 13 holes to realize that Nevin was like the Pro Tour course.
I was just out there slinging frisbees.
can you guys hear me fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't want to care.
That's so mean to
No,
my friend
I'm like
Matthew.
my whole thing is like bugging out.
Yeah, you were frozen for a second, but we,
Yeah,
but
man.
we
That's
heard
not
you.
Wait,
me,
my
dude.
my video just disappeared. Oh, what the frick! I still have such good. I have the normal. Okay, now we're back up. Now we're
so up.
fresh. Spencer, I had the exact same thing when we went to play Winthrop. We're like doing like
Yeah,
hole
we were some
17,
we were
but it's
some
really
lost
hole
puppies out
1.
there.
Yeah, and we only know it as hole 1 from the Pro Tour.
It is still absolutely criminal that there's not just a USDGC UDisc layout for that course.
No, you know what's
Somebody's
actually
gotta
criminal?
Get on that.
What's actually criminal is the fact that not every single course has what Hornets Nest had and has the best of layout that just tells you the best tee pad to play on every hole.
Yeah, that was so clutch because that was also such a
That
fun
was so
layout.
clutch. Yeah, like I was like, oh,
think
best
I'm
of
gonna- I think
layout's
I'm
gonna be
gonna-
the longest shots. No.
The head of Delaware Disc Golf Group, the president, is like super strict about Iron Hill, but I might try to contact him and be like, hey, let's do the same thing for Iron Hill.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's
you guys
so
gonna
easy
get
to
really
do.
mad?
Yeah.
No, Spencer, they move them. You can get close, but you can't get exactly it.
There
Go ahead,
is
Taylor.
there is now a USDGC layout on UDisc as of this current
Oh
moment.
my goodness. Spencer, they keep like sometimes it's just like a basket in one place that's not really there. There's like this weird half layout that pretty much just dodges like the big water hazards.
Yeah.
So you can like play like a simple par 3 rather than playing that long.
I bet it's better for the
basket through the
university
water.
too, like the layout that they try
yeah,
to
for sure.
direct people to.
Yeah, if you're a first time disc golfer and you pop on there, you're cooked, man. Yeah.
I still do think it's hilarious that it's like an iconic disc golf course and you're rolling up to this just random college in South Carolina. Like,
Dude, that's how that is the beauty of disc golf actually. Is that. Yeah, Tyler, adding that layout feels like the easiest thing on planet Earth though, because you should have all the stuff already linked in UDisc. So
What is the easiest layout on planet Earth?
I'm saying adding like a best of layout.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
the guy is super strict though. Yeah, there's a long story where like the FPO style layout was not correct, and so I went through the entire course and fixed it. And then I saw him like a couple months later and told him I fixed it, and he like flipped out on me.
how dare you?
how dare you try and do something helpful for the disc golf?
And then
community.
we were like arguing in the middle of like 4 fairway.
Awesome.
It was the dumbest thing ever. Nice guy, shout out. I don't think he's ever gonna see this, but Vince, shout out.
Shout
I
out
mean,
Vince.
I don't know if I'd say like nice guy, but like good guy, I should say. We get along just
Solid
fine,
dude.
but like he like got all mad because people change that layout all the time, and then he has to come through and refix it. And I told him
Yeah.
I refixed it, and he got all mad. He was like, "Don't even refix it." And I was like, "Yo, listen,
What do you?
We're
Anyone
on the
can
same
update
team
the
here,
layout
Vince.
on UDisc.
what?"
Anyone can
On
update the
UDisc.
layout on UDisc.
So for some reason, at Iron Hill, yes, I think that might be. I think that might
That
be
is-
changed, but I know at like my other local course, which is like crappy, course I don't enjoy. Yeah, it's locked, and there's like 3 problems there that like they will not fix, but I don't know why.
Dude,
So-
the UDisc, my local course, like the last 3 of the holes in the back 9 are just pointing at fairways that just don't exist and are not the fairways you're playing. But because some random Lions Club member has the UDisc login, we're just cooked and we can't fix it. They're like, what's UDisc?
I've finally gotten to the point at my local course, since it's been in the ground like a little over a year now, that I've just started to like find some safari holes or just like random places that would be cool tee pads to baskets, and that was like the last 2 times I played out there. I was just chucking, dude.
Yeah. That's kind of vibes a lot of the courses around here. Like
people are just building alternative tee pads
Yeah.
or things like that. That's the nice part. Like the course I'm building, I'm throwing a shot for like 3 weeks on it, and then I'm like, do I even like this shot? I have the total
this fun?
flexibility to change it. Like, is
There's
this
like 10 tee pads per hole.
that's the thing. I'm
Whichever
straight up,
you want.
I'm straight up worried. I'm like, I could build 10 tee pads per hole on accident, where I just keep adjusting stuff, and I'm like, this is better, this is worse, but we'll see.
This is the best feeling disc I've ever.
Can
Yeah,
you
the
stop?
sector
You're making me angry.
is goaded. Taylor, why
You're gonna,
don't you?
you're gonna make Taylor eek.
I'm
Yeah, you're gonna
weak
make Taylor
everywhere.
eek. I will. We'll need your address, Taylor, and Corey and Tyler, to send you invites at some point. But
I'm not coming.
God,
wow, you don't have Tyler. To be clear, you don't have to come. I'll send you the invite. I'll send you the. None of you have to
do
come,
not come.
except for Corey, who just kept harassing me.
I'm gonna
guys-
come.
We're not going to Nevin,
Dude,
Spencer.
okay.
We would love to go to Nevin,
I would love to. Go.
but that is.
Listen, Spencer, we were down there in the
Okay, I th-
springtime, and it had been sunny every weekend, literally every weekend in April. And then the first weekend in May, we went down there. It rained on and off, and then poured on us on Saturday afternoon. We were gonna play Winthrop. We were gonna play. Well, we did play Hornets, and we were gonna play somewhere else. And it screwed up our weekend. We got through the first 8 holes at Winthrop.
Yeah.
Screwed us up, man.
Yeah.
Started pouring. Shout out
Spencer,
to Plantation
I'm
Ruin,
from-
though, man.
Dude,
Yeah, Plantation Ruin.
shout out. I want to play
Just-
that course
yeah.
again.
Spencer, I'm from Western Maryland. Tyler is from the Eastern Maryland corner of like Delaware, Pittsburgh.
Whoa, don't have to get specific. Eastern
Pennsylvania.
Maryland. Eastern Maryland.
Oh, come on
Just
now.
put
There's
his
like a
address
million
out there on
places there.
stream.
His address is.
I keep forgetting where Taylor's from, and Corey's from Detroit, and I can give you his exact address, and I can even point it on Google Maps if you'd like.
That's so
So we're
solid.
that we're from varying distances, but I'm almost dead in the middle. Last Four Social, I don't have that one saved. You have to check the unfinished business password doc.
The Google Doc. for that one
everyone's
is-
everyone's social is listed in the bottom of that.
my insurance
Um,
IDs on there.
Yeah, our insurance IDs. Guys, I got sick last week. Went to go to the doctor and realized I had not set up a new doctor since I got a new healthcare provider. I was just like, not going to the doctor.
Yeah, that's a tough
Sad
one.
boy.
But it's fine. I just thugged it out. My girlfriend's like, my fiance is like 8 months from being a nurse practitioner, which in Maryland,
Dude,
literally
she's not going to be your fiance for long.
15 minutes from Nevin. That's
To
so
Nev.
sick.
That's,
man.
you
That
keep
is actually-
saying girlfriend.
My
she's
girlfriend.
fine with it. But she's like 6 months from being a nurse
Matt, you
practitioner.
do have to fix that. You can't keep saying that.
Bro, I'm trying. And then that'll mean she's literally a doctor. Did we play Kilborn?
I think we did play Kilborn. So that's
Yeah, that was the rain course.
Yeah,
That was where we played in the.
Marine.
I have never been so cold and miserable during a round because I had that windbreaker on and it soaked. And the
We were
second I took the
soaked.
windbreaker off, I felt better. And then we had that guy who was just shirtless standing on the tee pads. And we kept pushing him off we kept walking up to the next tee pad, and then he's like, "Oh," and he leaves. And I'm just like, "What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
go home."
I just know I lost that raptor on like the
Oh,
second
that was
hole.
expensive.
I was so depressed.
That was me.
I forgot you fully lost that raptor.
No, we found it. It just took like 20
Did you
minutes.
find it? Oh.
Actually, it was
Yeah,
probably only like
yeah.
5 minutes. It just felt like 20 minutes because it was actively raining.
In that,
What is that approach disc called from finish line?
Chicane.
How do you spell that?
CHICANE. Chicane.
ANE.
ANE.
Yeah,
Just a little rounder than a zone, so it feels better in the backhand. In my personal
it's
opinion,
not.
it's a tiny bit. I compared them. The very top, just the very top, Corey.
I don't think it is.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Also, Spencer, if you're
Sit down
curious,
before
this
you
is
fall
the,
over.
This is the post podcast. We just sit here and yap for a while. If you're
Yeah, we
actually
just yell
interested
at
in the
Matt because
the
he's
real
just the
podcast.
freaking.
That was
He's such a baby.
like
That
half
is
an
so
hour
feral. It's unreal.
I need a haircut so bad.
I need a
Oh,
sector. so
Spencer
bad.
says that was him, the one that was a bum chilling in the woods.
Okay. Oh frick! This is gonna be so irritating to do. Wait, I need to pull this back.
there is a slight
just-
difference. There's a
there's a
very
slight
So
difference.
it's shallow.
And it's a little shallower, and it feels like this area right here is just the tiniest bit smoother. And so it just goes from like feeling really good in backhand to the zone. I think it's just this plastic and like the way it's like slightly puddle top, just not feeling nearly as good backhand.
What's the approach disc for?
The Infinite Disc
A5.
No.
3 Forest Wanderers.
That makes sense. It's good to know that even in rainy
shit, I was just
conditions,
thinking
one
about it.
Forest Wanderer exists.
Corey, have you thought at all
Savior.
recently about the collab stamp?
Yeah.
You want to see that, Tyler?
I think
also
about
have
it.
one of
I think
those.
about it daily. I think about it daily, but
also,
I need to
we should
get-
just put it on an NSH disc.
This zone has been in my bag so long,
could do that,
and I just went out for the chicane.
but
This
I
zone
need
has
to
been in my
push
bag
the
since
rally.
I'm
The
telling
rally
you right
needs it
now,
bad.
I think I could be an S word for the rally.
Interesting. Yeah, Taylor, I don't think you're really stuck at all on your current 7-speed in your bag. You know, I feel like you could
No.
swap off that in an instant.
No, I'm not stuck on anything. I've changed
Yeah.
so many discs in my
Well-
bag in the past like
Talking about the
2
grunt?
weeks.
Either Dynasty or Grunt, though, right?
No, that's a 9.
No, I'm
That's
talking
right.
his Exodus. I know Taylor's bag like the back of my hand.
Yeah, I lost my good Exodus, so you know,
What's the point?
tragic.
Could throw a pipeline in there.
So I think
Okay,
it's going to
well,
go
that's a
this
little
way
mean.
for stability.
Because then
And then
purple.
after- and
Wait,
then
wait,
after
wait,
a
wait,
while,
wait.
it's going to go like this. For some reason, the Radiant beats in like very quick.
It's really nice when you lose a super that you've been beating up for like a year, though, because you just pop in a new Radiant one, throw it for like 2 months, and
Wait, do you guys ever just like forget a disc exists and then throw it again and you're like, this is the sickest disc of all time?
All the time.
Yeah,
Alright,
all the time.
Just glad that's a normal thing. Because I started throwing the
Reaper.
Infinite Disc
Reaper.
Anubis again, and holy F word, that disc is so good.
Taylor, what happened, bro? All of a sudden, bro's popping out infinite discs.
Team
I'm
post.
telling you, man, the applications open up here in like 2 weeks. Guess who's going to be top of mind, bro? Man, that Ursa guy has been pumping out some content.
Dude,
No, I literally just I hate every mid range right now. So I'm going through my boxes and be like, oh, this is a mid range. Let me try this. Yeah, just you stop it.
Corey is actually a little freak, man. I don't know if I like the way he's acting right now. Bro, he's
Uh-huh.
literally edging you right now. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, the only
I
thing is
started
I-
early releasing my Chariot. Well,
Yeah.
the long story is I lost that Exodus, and the Exodus and the Chariot were the 2 discs that I bagged from like my very first like shipment of Infinite Discs. So they're like kind of sentimental. And I was like, well, this Chariot's not really a Chariot anymore anyway because I've thrown it for 6 years. So I'm gonna try to beat in a new one, and I keep early releasing that one. So then I'm like, I'm just gonna try a bunch of different mid ranges. The Rise kind of helped with that too because I liked the Rise, but I've just been flip flopping a lot of stuff around. I just have like 20 discs.
That's
in my
right. I mean,
car,
I-
and
I've-
just kind of grab something else every round.
Yeah, I flipped like 2 mids in the last week.
Flipped putters recently. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Because you can throw, especially mids and putters, less movement. You can just throw something else and be like, oh, that feels kind of good, and it flies kind of the same.
Yeah, I'll say
You're
most
like,
mids for me
I
like
like-
fly
maybe I like this
pretty
now.
similarly enough to where I can make it work.
Yeah.
Also, it never dawned on
Yeah,
me
I
until I
absolutely-
was actually just really looking at all my mids. And the M2, the Prodigy M2 is literally just a beadless rock. Just a rock without a bead. Simple
A lot
as
of
that.
things in life you figure out
Very,
they're
very
just
simple.
beadless rocks. Like that's what you figure out. Because you go, maybe I need a different disc, maybe I need a different something, and you come back to the same exact thing. You just wanted a
Yeah.
beadless rock.
Maybe I should just throw rocks.
So, no.
Tyler's gone.
I'm
left Tyler to his own thoughts for like 10 minutes, and he's
Tyler's in a dangerous situation where he hasn't played a lot of disc golf, so all he does, like, you just
Yeah.
sit there and think about the possibilities.
Yeah.
Like, I
I'm literally
could
putting out
throw
on
this.
I'm literally putting on my Instagram a poll of like all the slots that I'm interested in just having random discs.
I've
So,
thought about this before, but this was when I had like 400 followers. I would love to do an Instagram poll, just build my bag. Just put
Yep.
up a poll for
that's
every
what I want
slot.
to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. So right now it's
Take
straight
my
mid
agency
range.
out of it.
Straight mid range options. I got Mindbender, Buzz, Rock, and I'm looking for one more.
Straight shooter mid, Spencer. Me and Corey were both rocking Supras because we're both on Team Finish Line.
But the brand new Sector just came out. It's like the slightly more stable Buzz like. Atlas and Warship is
Spencer
a
is
crazy
an OG.
combo.
You were a certified
Yeah.
OG if you were throwing an Atlas.
Imagine your Atlas and Warship, but it's our Sector and Supra. That's kind of me and Corey have very similar. Actually, me and Corey just have very similar bags. Taylor, your straight mid has changed a bunch of times.
Do you consider
Yeah,
the
I would-
Rise your straight mid?
No,
Or do you consider
right
your
now?
Atlas?
Right now, I would
Actually,
still say
my-
Chariot because, like, at the end of the day, I'm probably going to go back to the Chariot. But right now, I'm also throwing the Anubis. But I think the Anubis is a little too flippy to say it's like a true. It's very similar to a Supra.
Yeah.
The Super's weird because like especially as of late, I'm like I can't
call this a straight mid because if I throw it as hard as possible, it's gonna start
Yeah.
turning.
Yeah,
That's
like I
not gonna be
kind
the
of
definition
wanted
of
the
straight.
Anubis to be my straight mid, but like it'll if I hit it hard on hyzer, it'll drift right, basically the whole flight. So
Spencer,
Not
do you
the
ever
one.
go to tournaments and have young individuals look at you and say, "What even is that?"
my friends
They
back
look at
home
your
throws
Atlas,
an Atlas,
and
and
they
he's
go,
just goated with that thing.
"Yeah." If he goes, they go, "What is that? An MVP disc you have there?" No one ever hits you that, or people still ask you the same question they asked you 5 years ago. What the frick is West Side?
Because that's never changed.
West Side, like
Matteo,
4 years, 3-4 years ago, was like really popular around here for some reason.
Really?
Same here, Tyler. When I first started playing heavily,
Everyone was throwing West Side here.
Everyone was telling me you either got to bag a zone or a harp. Those were your two options.
The harp
for
was
approach.
really popular for a while. Shout out.
So I
Richard
played with the harp
McDicker.
for a while. Yeah, Moonshine harp is what I threw for a long time.
Wait, Tyler, you said around you. Where exactly is that again?
yeah, could
Yeah,
you list
could you
your address?
specify that a little bit more clearly?
the
What
410, the
location?
410. Matt, are you a
What location
410?
was that?
I don't even know what you're talking about, buddy.
Is your area landline start with 410?
Oh no.
What does it start with?
Could you just tell me your full phone number live on?
I think it's
734.
I think it was 240. No, it's 301.
Your landline started with 301.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
All the
734?
landlines in like for the businesses are 301, 387 something.
I'm trying to think of control driver. Like that's at 95-12 number. I've got the lots, the dynasty. I need two more.
Era.
That is
Era.
not really.
It goes too far for him.
I'll put an arrow
No
on there.
disrespect,
I just,
no
Kinda
disrespect.
It's
is,
just so
though.
good that like you can't.
Yeah, I kind of agree that it is, but I also throw it differently than Tyler would. So I
I'm
can't
trying to think
really-
of one more then.
the brand new-
Dynasty in a different plastic.
Trail.
Trail's a
I
good
think the
option.
trails. I think the trail might be even flippier in the era.
I need something that's like I can throw flat and it'll stay straight the whole way. I mean, maybe a little like,
Roman?
turn.
Have you-
Chat Roman.
have
Undertaker.
you ever
And then have to
thrown
finish.
Not a
Dynasty?
Roman. Get out of here. I got so I've got
Undertaker.
He's got Dynasty on there.
the lots
Oh, right.
dynasty. I put the arrow on there.
Have you
Halo
ever thrown
Sidewinder?
a finish line or a pipe Andis grunt?
I got to figure out how to get one of those. That's
Yeah, that's a great question.
Pipeline?
Yeah.
Corey's
I
got
might
the
do
only
shot.
two currently
I
in
think I
production.
think he wants to go step up.
I think it's. I mean, maybe I'll do like the Shadowfax.
Isn't
I have
that-
the
is that what a
Shadowfax.
passion is?
I might
What-
throw a
How
Shadowfax.
fast is a passion?
Buzz OS.
A passion is an 8.5 -1
So
or
it's
an
Shadowfax,
8.4
slower.
-1.
And then a pipeline is 8502, which they just fly identical, but the pipeline feels better in your hand. So,
Pipeline is just so money, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, here's the issue right now. I've got a PL in the bag that's like beat up to the point that it drifts. But then it doesn't feel as good forehand, but the SP is flat. And like, but then I'm carrying two like almost identical discs. Yeah, I've heard that about the Rolo. The late runs of Halo Rolo. Very stable. Only flies straight. Really
Holo.
reliable.
Corey,
Great
I
control
didn't
drive.
realize, speaking of roles, I didn't realize you were bagging the conspiracy. No.
I was until I wasn't.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Never mind. Sore subject.
Try so hard, but did
Sorry,
you move that
Pipe.
Supra over in that slot, Corey?
Yeah.
Spencer, you can go follow me on Instagram at TuloDG, and it's spelled out TOOLOW, and you can vote on these.
You can follow me on Instagram at RIHANNA.
You can follow.
I'm trying to think what other slots, so I want to give up.
Spencer, you can go follow Unfinished Business on Instagram. I don't remember. Tyler
Can't
changes
do
our
that.
Instagram handle once every 3 months.
God,
I have an
I
idea.
changed
The
it
one guy that's in our
This
live
guy-
stream, maybe not get rid of him by telling him to just go follow a bunch of
Corey,
stuff.
if you check Taylor's description of his, you can actually find his OF link.
facts. It's in there.
But you have to buy a Pipeline disc before you can get access to it. So,
Oh, I wonder if I
definitely.
could actually set that up. That would be sick.
That would be so funny. Hey, Tyler, you can't even get a chicane for the next like 6 weeks. I can ship one to you if you really want, but
You
Well,
should.
I-
be
if
I
like-
highly
'cause
doubt
I really
that'll
want-
that'll win.
oh, it's gonna win.
I'm voting
Because
for
me
it.
and Corey and Taylor are all voting for it. The felon should have never come out of your bag. That's dumb.
Facts on a stack.
What other slots should I put out there? I'm trying to think what are slots like I throw a lot of.
Risky. You're dude. How risky do you want to be? Do you want to mess with that destroyer?
Risky
You want
for
to
the
mess with that
biscuit.
Ricky destroyer that you just love? Which is
No,
probably your
it's out of the
bag.
bag. It's out of the bag.
Of course, Tyler. After not playing any rounds, his whole bag changes, bro. I don't even know you anymore. You
It's
never.
just
sit me
I
down
needed-
center
I
first.
needed
You
a
just go
change.
right into the pod.
I mean,
Nothing else. What are you
genuinely,
doing
it's
for that?
criminal that felon ever came out of your bag because you were
Yeah, that's dumb,
ripping
dude.
that felon.
I gave you the American flag one too. That thing looks sick when it spins. Oh my goodness, ooh la la! It's
They're just
so
some
nice and
discs
flat.
when a guy throws it just like on 6 shots in a row that go exactly where you want it to. It's like, yeah, that probably shouldn't come out of your bag.
Yeah, that's
It's
you're
because,
throwing the
like,
most. You're doing the most like goaded like finesse forehands with it.
Facts.
You
I'm
were like
trying to think what kicked it out. I think I have.
something dumb, maybe an FT3.
It might be a Firebird. I think I might have
I
a
think it was a
Sexton
Firebird,
Halo.
yeah.
I think I have a Sexton Halo Firebird that
Is it a
kicked out.
Sexton Halo or is it that yellow one with a little mini stamp? Because you're a freak for mini
Oh,
stamps.
I have that one right here.
You guys see that they're making Halo Champion Emperors now?
Look at this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This Firebird's sick. Mini.
Yeah, that
stamp, dude.
Firebird's sick. I would kill a man for that Firebird.
Yeah, the sucker. I'm never giving this one up.
Oh, I just
it's
need a
so
Halo
nice.
Champion Pharaoh. That would be so sick.
What's up with this run of
Ooh.
luster emperors that everyone throws for distance comps?
Oh, I've
Taylor.
got 2 of them. They're so sick. They're just
but
very
they're-
domey.
Okay, that's what it is. They're literally like they're on the whatnot sale every day. They've got like 5 of them, and I'm like, I'm never gonna buy this because I'm never gonna be able to throw it. But every time I look at like, hey, here's my distance comp. I came in with a luster emperor at whatever amount.
Yeah, they're
I'm like,
they
what-
go really far for people that throw far because the dome is insane on those things,
Mm.
and they're not very. I mean, for the dome that they have, they're not super overstable. Like in the realm of like destroyers / emperors.
Interesting.
I got 2 that are Cole Ridallen stamped. Shout out, prolific Team Infinite member Cole Ridallen. That was a fun 6 months.
What was that noise, bro?
That was a little chuckle. Understable fairway.
I also need to figure that out for myself.
How far is an under or like how
I
flippy
put-
is an understable fairway?
I put an F3 on there, but not my blue one. It's a purple one. Sidewinder, Essence. And I'm trying to think of one more.
Oh,
Viper
throw
3 is the
soda on there.
goat.
Come on now.
Did you say the Sting?
Throw the soda on there.
I
bro.
have this Sting. That thing is poop.
Throw the soda on there, my boy.
Hold on. Oh yeah, the soda. That's a good one. But then I gotta wait like how many months to get one?
I'll send you one. I have 4.
I'll send you an orange one right now.
So did
I have this,
Oh
this
my
thing
God.
right here, and it's so
That
inconsistent.
sounds like
Spencer-
a Minecraft noise, man.
Yeah, Tyler loves the Leopard 3.
So
and I feel like
that's-
every once
yeah.
in a while he
I
throws
will
it and
not
then
put
just
a Leopard 3 on there because of that reason. I've thrown the Leopard 3 for so long. It's so good.
Tyler,
Die.
now that I'm throwing these sodas like a little nose down, it's just so you just throw it on hyzer, it just pops to flat, it drifts a little, and then it comes back. You throw it flat and it just keeps drifting the whole way.
Dude, I was like Pizer popping that sucker.
What about just the fake Leopard 3? You could throw a Centurion, which is like
You
a
could throw a
Leopard
Centurion.
3, I think FD combo.
Shoot, all right, and now I gotta go back. I just sent it, so now I gotta go back and
I
edit
can-
it.
Well, I don't know. I can confirm that I've heard the same thing as you.
I
two.
think that's what I've heard.
Yeah. I don't remember
Okay.
which one's the top and which one's the bottom, but
All right,
Left, three,
Corey's the
bottom.
top, Matt's the bottom.
Taylor, what color bag would you want?
What a great question. Do I have
let's see if
like
he says.
a list of options? Or just like any
Last time I
color
looked,
that are colors?
last time I looked at materials, it was black, white, gray,
Gray,
red, blue, green, yellow,
Roy G. Biv,
kinda.
gray.
Okay.
Tyler, what are you throwing in your distance drivers right now?
DD3 S
Like a
line.
medium gray.
How many
Yeah.
DD3s are you throwing? You're throwing. I'm
Just one.
Just
I just have the one.
But are you doing any other distance drivers right now?
I bag. What's my overstable?
Conqueror? Still got a Conqueror in there or no?
There was a Conqueror.
No, it's not in there, but it should be in there. It's so
I say, I know
good
you
in the
like that
winter.
thing.
Dude, it's so good. I have two of them. I have the orange one and I have the green one. It is really good. It's really consistent in the wind. I can't remember what overstable fairway I'm bagging right now, but I have a really, really beat-in force in the bag right now too. That flies like pretty straight. That I like.
Bro, you could throw the reach back in there, or you could throw
That's
the interval
true.
in there. So a glow,
Yeah,
a
I
glow
gotta-
interval would go crazy.
I got to think about my bag
Mm.
more because we have wind again. It's not summer
Doesn't
anymore. And I tried
That's what I'm
to
thinking.
throw my normal distance driver on a hole into a headwind, and I remembered really quickly what headwind does to frisbees.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Did that happen around here? And then I was like, wait, I have this arrow that I never throw. And I was just like, oh, I'll throw it. Maybe it's more stable. And it was more stable, but it's still like flipped up and turned. And I was like, ooh, ooh, great heavens. But Tyler, you could throw a reach in there. You could throw interval in there. Get tasty. They're pretty cheap. And you can get a radial one that feels bussin'.
Just Corey's
Um,
face right now is so sick.
What the frick are you looking at, Corey? What is going on? Stop looking at me.
I try. You know how you can move like the menu bar?
Yeah, you can throw a Daytona, Tyler. It's more stable, but probably not your Conqueror.
I try
Probably.
like I clicked it and then like you know when your like mouse likes to just hold shit,
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
it wouldn't get off of it. So that was the face you saw.
There's a lot of focus in there.
Because I'm like, what is,
What is
going
happening?
on? Anyway, peace out, boys. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm
Good
about
night,
to go to
Corey.
bed myself.
Bye bye.
bye everyone. See you
Bye,
later.
everybody.
Good pod. Good pod. Once again,
Good
broke the
pod.
Wednesday curse, in my opinion.
Wednesday vibes are high.
Monday Viber high. Bye, boys.